Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget your meds.
All right. So, welcome everyone to our Saturday night D&D session where we follow the exploits of Team Soteria, also known as the Triboar branch of Acquisitions Incorporated. Lo and behold, they are now actually back in their intended and official sort of area of operations, Triboar, in the surrounding areas. After a not so brief stint in Waterdeep, they have returned via teleportation circle spell cast by a friendly NPC. But would anyone like to give a further detailed recap of last week's session?
I'm trying to remember exactly.
I guess not.
Jim Dark Magic
Same
Slut
here.
Maid. No, I
Last
got it,
week
'cause I
was
recorded.
the Jim Dark Magic experience. That was the whole thing.
It was an experience. We also did Valora stuff, and Vera cast Modify Memory / Greater Restoration on her, and so now she's losing her shit because she remembers what she done, but she knows who I am. And retold the order about the librarians and the stolen book, and they interviewed Rex, and they interviewed me, and that is actually what happened.
That's right. We all got special cantrips from talking to Jim.
But nobody wanted to talk to Jim. Not even Vera.
Vera didn't, but she knew it would be a learning experience for you all, so, and her students. So.
As they said, she didn't want to talk to him, but she didn't.
But yeah, that's a pretty good recap. There was some personal stuff that happened as well, along with the Jim Dark Magic experience. But you guys are now back in Triboar. Around this area, it is bright and early in the morning, as you were sort of whisked away from the Akank HQ teleportation circle room, and you ended up back at the teleportation circle that Team Palace established at Triboar. Vera is still with you due to the nature of the spell, and now you guys see, when you last left, there were not really any banners or anything set up for a festival taking place, but now you see that there are banners, there are advertisements, there are more people in town than usual. There are various vendors and stalls being set up in the marketplace around the tower. It's a very lively atmosphere. It looks like the festival will be held in about 2 days' time. Delayed, but still everyone is looking forward to it. For some of you, this is your first time in this town of Triboar. Not as big as Waterdeep, of course, but if the D&D lore is to be believed, which apparently it's canon, Triboar has about 5,000 people that live in it and its surrounding lands. So it's a very fairly big-sized or large-sized town. But yeah, you guys are free to explore the space.
What does it look like?
Well, it's like a farming community. It doesn't have walls like Daggerford does, but you do see a number of streets. Buildings are made out of wood / stone. Behind you is a very tall actually don't know how tall it is, but it's a multi-storied stone keep or tower that's very imposing looking. It sort of is able to see everything in the surrounding area. Next to you is a rather large building. The sign you read on it indicates that it is a general store. And I think that's pretty much what you see in your general surrounding area, besides all the stalls set up around in the plaza you guys are currently at, or in.
We are here?
You are here.
Ah, that is vaguely helpful.
This is the general store right here at T6. T1 is the tower.
Are we inside of the building or are we outside?
No,
of the
you're
building?
outside.
Okay, that's helpful.
And did you say there was some kind of festival going on?
Not yet. There are decorations and people getting ready, stalls being set up. But this festival, look from the signage, will take place in 2 days' time.
I'll look at the party and be like, were you guys expecting a party when you got home?
Were we?
You
Well,
guys.
they had talked about a festival before we left.
They did talk about in fact, the very first time you guys were in Triboar, you were helping them sort of deal with a number of issues so that they could have a summer festival that has been much delayed due to those issues that you helped resolve.
Do we see all the banners and the ribbons you said?
Yep.
Apparently so, Alien says. The summer festival is happening? That's interesting.
Oh, nice.
I wonder what it is.
Guess we could ask around. Does anyone look like they are heading preparations in this area?
It doesn't look like it. It's more of a free-for-all. No one is like, due to the festive nature, no one is like, being cross with anyone. Everyone just sort of sitting with their own stall, respectable distance enough away from everyone else. But it is sort of like haphazard, in nature.
And I'll look back and say, do you guys have like a base operations here, or at least someplace you're staying?
Guru Shemi and I go a shrug and be like, I don't know. This is my first time here.
Don't. Farah knows you guys do, but it wouldn't be appropriate, I think, for her to explain. Unless you guys forgot.
I'm just trying to look up the name because I forgot.
It is.
Yeah.
It is the North Shield House at T10.
Yeah, Northfield House. On my notes.
So 9 more lives will glower at the 2 tieflings, remembering all the trouble they caused.
Which time?
Well, they
There have
called
been
breaking
multiple
and entering,
occasions. Yes.
getting arrested, going on trial.
Yeah.
I mean, if that never happened, I would have met you guys, though.
It was fun. I do say this better now.
So, were you guys going to the North Shield House?
Of course.
Alright, Vera will follow along. And you reach the North Shield House. Along the way, you just pass a number of farmhouses. Across from the North Shield House, there's newcomers. You see at T23 a shop called Potent Potions. But you enter North Shield House at T10.
Can I peel off from the group and go to the place where I tried to break poison last time?
Yeah.
I'm not planning to do that again, but I just want to go over there.
Okay.
What was that?
What was I need to look at the girl's name.
Yeah, like
I have everything open because I forget something too. So okay, not her. Okay,
been a while.
it's Ophelia Voss is her name,
And she worked.
and she works as like she's an apprentice apothecary, and she sort of works the store. She's apprenticed to a someone else you don't know his name, but she told you last time that he would rather be out in the field gathering ingredients than actually helping customers. So she's stuck at the store while he's out.
Okay.
She does seem.
Right?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to like go in and look around again and just like say hi.
Okay.
So.
So yeah, you guys. Just Caxter goes in, pops in. Ophelia Voss is there. She is. She looks to be like reading an old dusty tome that you can. If you went close and looked at it, you see it's like old recipes for various potions, and she's just like very boringly flipping through it. But she sort of perks up when you arrive. She's very young, about 11 or 12. And she says, "Oh," she says, "Hello, back again for some more potent potions, huh?"
Yes. Do you have anything new now, or is it just the same as before? Wait, when were we here last time? Wasn't it like
It was like a month ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Okay. Just
She says, "Well, yes, we do have most of the potions we still have are the same. We just have more of them. The ingredients. I mean, we locally source the ingredients used to make our potions, so we don't really get very much new ones. But we have healing potions. We have some other uncommon potions, and we have some poisons available for sale. In case you want to go hunting." And she like raises an eyebrow at you when she says that.
What kind of healing potions does she have?
What kind of what potions?
The healing potions.
She has. She has a greater. She has healing potions and greater healing potions.
Can I discern what poisons they are they like labeled?
They are they are only for the most discerning individual. They're just not out on the counter for a person to purchase. You'd have to inquire.
I do inquire. I lower my face right in front of her and I say, "I would like to view the poisons, please."
Edgy.
All right.
I like step away and make sure I'm not in this conversation in case someone wants to throw me under the bus because I've already caused trouble here.
There's a lot of different poisons. Here we go. D&D Beyond. Thank you. I don't have to get the book.
Are we all in the shop?
I thought I was just in the shop, but
So there's a number of potions that they have. She has something that is labeled as Assassin's Blood, Carrion Crawler Mucus, Serpent Venom, Drow Poison, Malice,
Wow.
True Serum, and Pale Tincture.
does she also have the healing potions out
Yeah.
as well? Or just
So the greater healing potion is going to be 200 gold.
Okay. I don't have that much on me right now, but I will tell the rest of the group that they do have that when you're back in the inn.
So you guys want to purchase any potions or poisons?
Yeah, I'm so it was the assassin's blood, crawler mucus, drow poison, pale tincture. Was there a fifth one? Serpent venom?
Malice and serpent venom.
Malice. Right, that was what I missed.
Malice.
Inhale. Oh, okay.
Basically, if you're looking at the DM guide or whatever, all the ones that are less than 400, less than 300 gold.
I might get the drow poison.
That's what
200
I've
gold,
been
though.
using for when I've used it. Really nice.
Right, she will say that it costs 200 gold per dose, and they have 5 doses in total.
I'll buy the single dose.
All right. She hands over the vial as you hand over the gold.
Alrighty. Okay. And then I pay for it and I thank her and I'll is anyone else buying anything or are we leaving?
I think it's just you and Cat.
Yeah, I don't have enough money for the healing potion on me right now, but I'm gonna need you to come
So
back
how
and
much-
do something.
How much does the healing potion cost?
A normal healing potion costs 50 gold. A greater healing
This
potion
is
costs
greater.
200 gold.
Okay, 200 gold is way too much for me.
Yeah. I think I have more money than I do right now, but I haven't been tracking it. So I'm just gonna assume I have way less.
You guys got, I believe, in total, you got 300 from Daggerford, which your most recent payout.
Yeah, I think that was party funds though, rather
Yeah.
than split up.
But yeah, so
We
you
can
got-
assume I followed you in there to act like the purse.
Well, I'd rather ask you guys if it's a good idea to get it before, because it is a lot of gold right now.
It's 250 gold, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we do go down pretty often, at least I do. So. Maybe.
Cax,
Maybe
no,
we'll
my
have
new
on
please.
hand. Yeah.
Cax, I have a present for you.
I wanted to get the parapet of wound closure or something back in Waterdeep, but I forgot to ask if they have it.
I thought you bought that back in Waterdeep.
No, I didn't. I don't think I did. Yeah.
I'm
Oh, I
pretty
do
sure
actually
you
have
did.
it. I did. Okay, never mind. We're good then.
Yay!
Also, the ring of spell storing right now has Revivify, Healing Word at level 1, and for the
That's a lot of different
got
spells, huh?
3rd level spell.
Oh, I didn't realize if I roll hit dice, I get to double the number of hit points it restores. I did not realize that. That's great.
Mhm.
Yeah, and And with my Song of Rest.
Add extra
Um,
d6.
Yeah,
All right.
it is pretty OP.
So you guys are done purchasing materials at Potent Potions. Are you heading back to the North Shield house?
While they're purchasing things, I think Evelyn's just like standing there in the square looking around, trying to get her bearings. Trying to figure out like how the city works. And then she'll probably like look for a temple of Lathander because
You
that's all
don't
she
see
knows.
you don't see any temples around here.
Of any kind, right?
Yes. Well, the rest of you would know that who grew before, but there is a small all-faith chapel located at the very south of the city at T22 in the middle of the cemetery. But that's far removed from where you currently are, so you wouldn't be able to see it from where you're at.
She definitely be like looking, like walking around town looking for it, like a lost person at Red.
It's about 200. It's about 400 to 500 feet away for distance-wise, so you wouldn't be able to see it from where you're at.
She's walking in the town. She's
Yeah.
just walking around.
So where do you go?
She probably just goes left.
So east.
She just like tries to find her way around, like a tourist with no map.
Okay. So you're going around Evermore Way, like this east.
Sure, she doesn't know what anything's called. She's never been here.
Okay, headed down. Well, the sign does label it as Evermore Way, so you can see that. So you do pass this general store at T6. It's called the Lion's Share, and the signage dictates it as such. On the other side of the street at T5 is a place called Wayne Wright's Wagons. And then you pass some farmhouses at these F. Things are all farmhouses. T21 is a very fancy looking restaurant called the Pleasing Platter. And then behind it you see this very large building that's 3 stories tall, almost as tall as the tower, in the middle of the town. But this is a very like fancy looking place, maybe an inn or hotel or something like that. That's at T20. And then at T19 is not labeled because I thought it wasn't be important, so it's just whatever. There's nothing important at T19.
Is it empty?
Sure. There are some buildings there that are like homes and stuff.
It's just like a place, like a plot of land.
Yeah, let's say it's a farm or something.
It's gonna make it to a temple.
The town has it. You haven't seen it, but you don't know. Yeah.
Evelyn don't know. Evelyn just knows that everywhere she's ever been has had a temple of Lathander.
And you don't see any temples so far. You did see a road that went off to the north here and south here, but it looks like all you saw onward to the south was a bunch of farms and farmhouses, and north that's all you saw as well.
She'll just keep like walking the square. Like she'll like, okay, it's the end of the road. She'll like, oh, this road, and turn down it. And she'll do that while they're in the potion shop looking for them.
All right. Let's see. T4 is also just like a sort of staging area for like carts and wagons and a place for people to sort of hitch up those while they stay in town.
Okay.
And that's because a lot of caravans come through Triboar due to its position on the long road and the Evermore Way. And T3, it looks like to be something similar. Behind T3 looks like a trading company. It's called Borzov's Trading Emporium. And then T8 looks like and T12 both. Well, T8 looks like it is a I don't know, something also not important. But it's a large building, but it's nondescript. T12 looks to be like a bar. This is all under Triboar locations, by the way. I'm just reading them off. Going north, you see that there is a very large mansion at the top of a hill at T13. You also see that there's a bakery at T11 called Triboar Baking. And then at T18 and T17, you see like a blacksmith and an armor smith. Or sorry, weaponsmith and armor.
Okay, at least she's figured out how the town works. Or what's in it? She'll wander back to the center of town and probably just like ask some.
Have we gone to the potion shop at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. If everyone's not standing where they were when we went in, or if they thought I would.
You probably see Aveling just on her way back.
Yeah.
9 is sprawled out in the sun.
Yeah?
Good cat.
Like any specific place?
Ground.
Probably in the middle of the road, just being completely conspicuous and in the way.
So if you are doing it at the plaza, you will be kicked aside. Not harshly, just like shoved with the foot because there are people working here and you're in the way. But along any of these side streets, there's probably either less foot traffic, and you should be pretty good there.
What if she wants to be inconvenient?
Then she will be stepped on, her tail will be stepped on.
I was gonna wonder if like I accidentally stepped over her, or, like ran into her while I was meandering.
There are carriages and horse and cart coming through, so she might be crushed as well.
Oh, fun.
So,
I like our cat person.
I mean, she's the one that fell asleep in the middle of all this stuff.
Side street, then.
True.
Yeah, any of these, as long as not the long road or Evermore Way, a lot of these other side streets are pretty vacant, and you can find a good spot for sunbathing. Of course, you do know that a very great spot to sunbathe at is in the cemetery at T22, atop the small chapel there. So, yeah. You guys are all wandering around town, exploring the space, figuring out how everything done work. But you all eventually reconvene at the North Shield House.
Aveling has no idea where that would be.
Yeah, you wouldn't, would you?
Yeah, well, if
Nope.
if I saw her, I would grab her and like bring her along.
Yeah.
The rest of us.
She didn't get down that road with her wandering.
I assume we would go look for you eventually. It's like, did she get lost? She was like right there. So what does the North Shield look like?
So once you all reunite, you spend some time tracking down 9 more lives in Aveling. You make your way back to the North Shield House altogether. It's a very modest looking inn. It's not fancy, but then again, it's also not like a dive either. It's very like a you would place it as better than mediocre. So like it's upper, like at probably the 70th percentile of inns in quality, or at least appearance outward. You're not sure of the service because you never stayed here, of course. But it looks to be a fine place to sleep and maybe get something to eat and or drink at. There is a sort of like a pool slash pond slash lake behind the property that you guys can sort of see as well.
Does it look like the quality of the yarning portal, or does it look less?
The quality is probably around the same, but the scale is much smaller.
Okay. Did we when we were in Daggerford, did we sleep anywhere?
I don't think you guys did.
Okay, I don't think so either. I couldn't remember.
And underneath the Northship House sign, which is a round shield with two like swords crisscrossed behind it, you see underneath hanging that is the sign of Acink Incorporated as well, on a smaller chain, of course. So it should be very clear. This is your.
Evelyn will go inside.
Yeah.
It's got the Ack Inc. logo, so it's obviously important.
Yes.
I guess we'll go inside and try to find, I'm blanking on her name.
Coraline.
Coraline Merrill.
Coraline? Yeah.
I'm looking at the NPC list.
Yes.
Tell her, like, say, like, hi, we're back, with -1 person +2.
Yes. She does seem generally surprised to see you all. She says, "Oh, I didn't expect to see you guys back here. I thought you had left town for good. You were away for so long." I mean, but no one from Acquisition Incorporated came by and said the contract was canceled, so I just sort of kept your rooms as is.
Thank you.
There's some weird like gray chest up there. There's like a lot of like stuff around it, like chalk and silver and stuff, and I didn't really want to touch that because it seemed weird and magic-y.
Weird would be a good word to describe all of us.
But it looks like you have two new traveling companions. I'm Cora, Coraline Merriam. You can call me Cora. I run the North Shield House. Yeah, that's pretty much me. Fishing for new people names.
Sorry, pulling up information. Evelyn would go up to her and be like, I'm Evelyn. I'm not new, but I've never been here before. What a lovely place you have.
Oh, thank you.
Is there a Temple of Lathander in town?
She notices your Waterdhavian accent and she says, well, it's nothing like the inns in Waterdeep, like the Yawning Portal, but it's I like to think it's of comparable quality. And as your Lathander temple remarks, she says, "Oh, we don't have a temple devoted to any sort of specific deity, but we have a sort of small all-faith chapel in the southern part of town, in the middle of the cemetery. We have shrines there to Helm, Lathander, Shantea, Maliki."
I say, yes.
No,
Good to hear
maybe.
the goddesses are represented.
What did you say?
Me?
No, Rashimi.
He says, oh, well, we worship my people. We worship the three goddesses. And Myliki and Shantea are two of them.
Okay. I just didn't hear what you
Who's the
said.
third?
Mistra.
At that, Vera like perks up. "You didn't tell me you worship Mistra."
He laughs. He says, oh, I should have made it more obvious, but you being so close to the goddesses, extremely impressive.
"Oh, I think it's just a happenstance of birth. Anyway, I don't see you wearing like any holy symbol. Do you want one? I have a lot."
Ushami says, no, it can't look a holy symbol. It would get in the way of combat.
Should have pounced at that.
I give her a hug.
She'll return it.
Vera? Or the other?
Vera. Of course.
Sarah deserves hugs.
But yeah, Cora will say, well, I kept your cart and horse in the carriage house out back as well. Fed them, took care of them.
Ava's gonna be like, you have a cart and a horse. Why didn't we use that to get to Daggerford?
I mean, you got, I don't know
We don't
why
have
not.
a cart and a horse. We have a horse adjacent.
Yeah.
Speed.
You have Cora's like, when you say horse, she's like, I wouldn't exactly, I mean, it's not the best
Ava looks
horse.
very confused, but what
It's not the best horse or cart. I mean,
Apples is great. Okay?
it looks sturdy, but I mean, it doesn't look great. Either of them. I would describe the horse as horse adjacent.
Trying his best.
Okay. Kexer, have you seen the C Team yet?
Okay, to be fair, I haven't watched the last, I want to say, 3 or 4 episodes of Critical Role, so no. It's on my list.
I'm caught up on Critical Role.
Okay, so the joke here is that the C team has a cart and a horse, but the horse is named Coriander, and Coriander is a very bad horse. It's barely a horse.
Yes.
Yes. I didn't want to steal directly
I-
from...
I understood the reference, and I
Yeah.
think it's hilarious. Avery got close.
I didn't want to steal directly from the C team, so I called him horse adjacent.
Indeed.
But yeah, so she does say that, and she says, well, you're going to continue to spend time with us. Great. Oh, right. Lady Sindril did send a letter. It's somewhere. And she's like looking around for it behind the counter.
Avery looks very confused, like, Lady Central, who is that?
Oh, she's the Lord Protector of Triboar. She lives in that big old tower in the center of town.
The tower we came in on?
Yeah, that one you were, that was in the middle of the plaza. She finally finds it, and she says, yeah, you did have other mail, but... What's her name? NPCs. Emily, said it was for, like, acting, hands only, and so she just kept it. But she should be back, if he keeps the schedule just after the festival. She said she has a number of, jobs for you guys.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. If you want anything to eat, or drink, just let me know. I suppose I can find another room for your... Actually, no, your count actually stayed the same. You still have 6 people, so you should have still 6 rooms up top with, like, a common room as well.
Oh.
Wait, I thought we were sharing this. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, she's like, so you can just, like, move their stuff out, I guess?
I feel like after
Who's
this is
our
incorporated...
documenter again? Yeah, like they sent somebody to come.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
There's
I
2
feel
other
like-
people up there as well. What were their names again? They just... Well, one came by, like, a couple days before you did, and the one that showed up in the middle of the common room, it was really, middle of the dining room, and it was really weird. She's, like, popped into existence and fell down on a table. And that was weird. But I suppose a wizard did it.
Hold on, wait, what?
What were their names? She's
Freya?
thinking. And she says...
The one that smells bad.
one was named Lydia Haventree. And she was the one that just sort of popped into existence. And then there's a very, like, serious, other-looking woman who came in, and she called herself Metis. And she said she was a loremonger for Acquisitions Incorporated, and she'd just been assigned to Team Palace. Sorry, not Team Palace. Team Soteria. And Lydia said she was a occultant.
I'm sorry, that's really funny.
But that's
What was the second person's name?
Oh, sorry. So Lydia Haventree was the one that just sort of like appeared on the middle of a table and fell down on it and scattered all the food and drinks on there. The other one was named Metis or Matisse.
but she said she worked for Team Soteria, which is us.
Yeah.
And she doesn't work for us. Correct?
Well, you guys don't know. You have to
Well-
meet these people.
All Evelyn knows is that she got Rex to put Lydia's contract to record her acquisitions of corp.
Oh yeah.
Because I did that. I
remember
was
that.
very
Okay.
proud of that. She's a paladin.
I do remember that. Okay. Okay.
You're welcome.
The Undermountain or Underdark or whatever it was, right?
Yeah, you guys found her. You guys rescued her in the Undermountain, and she was going back to her like temple. She thanked you profusely, of course, going back to her temple. But before, you guys tricked her with some legalese.
It was not trick.
It was a trick.
She could have read the contract. She didn't read the contract. Also, who was the occultant? Who was Lord?
Loremonger was Metis. Occultant was Lydia.
Cool. I got that correct.
And I guess I could show you them now under Team Soteria NPCs. But,
Ooh. Please do.
I don't have a word description up for them as just a picture. Anyway, yeah, she's there upstairs.
There's totally a word distinction.
Lydia, yes, Metis, no. But she says they're upstairs in rooms too. I got 2 more of them. I also have 2 more rooms for them as well. But yeah, that should be everything that sort of happened since you guys were gone. We are having, in case you didn't see somehow, festival's taking place in 2 days. Everyone is invited, of course, yourselves included. Should be good.
Like, tell me about the festival.
Oh, well, it's great. There's a lot of, like, good food and drink and games to play. There's some gambling, like eating competitions, arm wrestling, kart racing,
Sounds
dancing, live music, fireworks.
What happens if people get hurt in the kart racing?
Oh, we do have a cleric at hand. Name Silas. He's a cleric of Hellman. He works at he maintains All-Faith Chapel, and he's around in case anyone suffers any injuries. But I mean, we do have some rules in place to keep it kind of safe.
That probably relieves Evelyn a little bit. I guess. I
Cax
sit
will go upstairs.
down
Yeah.
and
Yep,
go
just let you guys know if you want anything to eat or drink.
Like, Evelyn don't know what's going on. It's a little weird.
Okay, so you guys
So
are
they're
going
upstairs?
upstairs. You still the letter that she gave you? It's unopened.
Who has the letter?
I don't know if she handed
Probably
this.
would have grabbed it if no one else did.
Oh, Evelyn would have probably taken it, but I will defer to Kat. I want you to have it. You have it.
Oh God, responsibility.
Oh God.
I mean, your last encounter with Lady Syndra wasn't the greatest, because you were in jail. But
Oh right. Oh, I forgot about that.
no, you've improved your relationship
I've
with her.
improved. I've become a better person. I like to think that.
I wouldn't say actually. I would say smarter person.
Rude.
How about we do a roll off?
I've been rolling shit the past 2 games I've played. I've been rolling so many natural ones and haven't rolled a single natural 20.
Oh no!
Like,
I
I
think
feel like the whole party could do a roll off for who gets the letter.
it's the universe bending back.
Oof.
I mean, you have rolled like 3 or 4 natural 20s by yourself in a session before.
Yeah, I think I rolled 5 in one session. And
And do you roll it?
I feel like Rex would have it.
Rex
Rex
would, but it'd be
have
great
it.
if someone
Rex
could read
is
it in
not
session.
here.
Yeah. Rex isn't here, but I'm assuming he's with us.
Yes. If anybody
Come on,
wants,
give me
So
something
you
good.
would've taken
Give me
it.
something good. 12. Okay.
God, all
Not the
those
worst.
sadly. I don't know why.
are we doing highest roll? I figured we were doing highest roll.
Yeah.
Alright, so Rashemi, it's up to you to get a 14. And I believe you will, if the training continues.
Yeah,
on.
my 4 to
Come on.
1.
Come on.
Who's winning?
Come on, Ron. Come on, Ron.
And what's the roll for Tim?
I'll roll for him, it'll probably be bad.
Wait, what kind of roll is it?
Nate should roll for
Just
him.
roll a d20.
Just, yeah.
Who gets the
okay.
letter?
14.
Please be a 14.
Slash
No.
roll.
Ah, whoops.
They're good. I played a game in a Discord. Damn!
18.
I played a game in a Discord the other day, and it was exclamation point roll, and that messed me up so bad because I
I
was always
figured it
doing
out.
slash roll.
I figured it out on the Discord.
I was always doing slash roll. I'm like, no. Anyway, yeah. So Rashimi, she hands the letter to you.
Where should get the letter?
It is, you wouldn't recognize it, but it is sort of the wax seal on it is the official seal of like the town of Triboar for like official correspondence.
And pop that bad boy open.
All right. It says greeting, Actions Incorporated. She says, and then it continues. It says, I have an outstanding opportunity for your burgeoning franchise. Recently, one of our long-standing small business owners, name, Grella. No, not Grella.
It was Greta Porter.
No, it was not her. It was.
We're supposed to look for Greta Porter, says Jerry, on my Twitter. But I found
Well,
it.
you guys did find the Triboar Baking Company. So I mean, what's her name?
Greta Peter is the baker. You're
Yeah.
not wrong. But Greta Porter was the person that Jerry told us.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Like, there are different ways. He said her name 2 different ways. He said it Grella Prater and Greta Porter. So I don't know which one is right.
Greta Predator is the correct way.
Okay.
Only because I was watching Acquisitions Intoxicated this past week and there was a question about it.
Okay. Yeah, I was going through them and I think I chose the right one, but it could be if someone says that. Oh, he said it's another way. I'll switch it. Okay. Anyway, what's her name? Sorry. Okay. Yes. Her name is. Says recently a small business owner. Tomara Histrin passed away due to old age. She ran the inn known as Six Windows. She doesn't have any heirs or next of kin or people she can leave the inn to. So it sort of fell into the hands of the Lord Protector of Triboar, which is me. And so if you would like to have your own place establishment rather than operating outside of the North Shield house, please see me about purchasing 6 windows.
Huh.
It's a home offer. I thought it was a job.
I also thought it was going to be a job.
I mean, it could be a job to fix it up, but
Is
I'm not
there
complaining.
directions to where this place is?
The 6.
We have to go see her.
Yeah, so she's located as the Lord Protector of Triboar in what Corin Coraline has told you, she lives in that big scary tower in the center of town. The 6 windows
Oh,
is,
okay.
it doesn't say where it's located in the letter, it just sort of assumes that you guys know where it is. Because you have
Did I
passed.
find it on my walk today?
No, because it was at T14, which is the very western part of town, and so you didn't go that way. It's right there where I'm pinging, along the Triboar Trail. But
It
yeah,
says it's an old decrepit rooming house.
yep.
That's fun. That's a cool place to hang out at.
Evelyn goes, do you guys want to just go look at it and then we can make a decision? It's got to be in town.
Okay, so the rest of you will know. The rest of you who've been here before would know where it is because you have seen it before. So you can always check it out if you want to. Yeah. Or you can go upstairs and meet some new NPCs. This is D&D, you do you.
We should probably meet the people first and then walk over.
Oh, I thought we were already upstairs.
Oh, okay. I haven't talked to them yet.
If we were downstairs, what does the look on Cora's face look like when she hears
When she hears what?
the letter read out loud?
Oh, she's, well, I did hear of Tomera's passing, and she was buried at the cemetery, but I didn't expect Lady Syndrome to offer you that establishment. If you choose to go, I would understand, of course. I'll be sad to see you go, but I understand the need for your own space. It can be sort of kind of hard to operate a adventuring company outside of someone else's place.
Do I get the impression from her that we're like in her way?
Not really. You haven't.
Or like we're a nuisance?
You don't know the specifics, but the rest of you. Sorry, because the rest of you know that she's being paid by ACK Inc. Like whatever you guys complete a mission for ACK Inc. and some of the fees that they take out of that go to paying Coraline. To sort of keep your rooms like what she's not making because she's giving you guys rooms and stuff. Essentially. So she's not put out by it.
So like, okay, thank you. That's helpful. I haven't.
As was all explained to you guys, this is like introductory contract you guys got, at least the original members when you got to Northwood House and you got all of your like pins and you got your like job items and stuff like that.
Okay, Evelyn will go.
When you go upstairs, you are you hear a frantic voice like, "Evelyn, what's going on?" And you see Lydia rushing towards you.
Hi, Lydia. What are you
And she's
doing
like,
here?
she's like grabbing your like, she's not forcefully like meant to hurt you, but she's like grabbing your front of your clothes and like shaking you a little bit. She's like, this past few days I've been teleported around, and they say I work for some adventuring company called ACK Inc. now, and whenever I try to leave this place, I just end up right back upstairs. What's going on?
You end up right back upstairs? I don't believe that.
Did something get fucked up in the contract?
No. Well, you see, whenever you do a task for Acquisitions Incorporated, I'm sure Rex could explain this much better than me, but whenever you do a task with Acquisitions Incorporated and you get paid for it, you automatically become an employee of the company. It's in the contract.
What contract? Oh, that thing I signed! Oh, and she's like holding her head and like shaking it. It's like, yes. And then a severe looking woman who's in the corner of the room reading a book, looks up and says, "Yes, I have explained this a number of times to her, but she refuses to listen to me for some strange reason."
Didn't you read the small print?
What's small print?
Gotta look over our contract.
Evelyn will walk past Lydia, leave her.
She's
to
like
her.
holding her head. Vera's like patting her on the shoulder, is like, "Do you need a hug?" And she's like, "Yes," and she gives her a hug. She's like sniffing.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
And this person says, "Hello, you are."
Evelyn will stick her chin out and
Yeah,
be like, "I'm Evelyn."
She says, "You are
Swift.
Evelyn the Swift. Yes, my name is Metis.
Yeah.
I have been appointed to you as a major domo of your burgeoning franchise."
Does Evelyn know what a major domo is?
And she probably not.
Evelyn,
I
so
don't.
Evelyn would be like,
What's a major
"That's great.
demo?
What does that mean?"
She sighs. She says, "I'm supposed to help take care of things at the home base while you're out completing contracts for Ack Inc., but looking around, it doesn't look like there's much for me to do. Since your franchise is confined to this inn."
Well, we just got this
How
letter
could we
from
expand?
the person in town. Oh, by the way, this is 9 More Lives, and Caxier, and Indy, and Rashimi,
Hi.
and Rex.
"Yes, I was briefed on all of your names. There is one among you I do not know." And she's looking at Vera. "Oh, I'm Vera. I'm not from Team Soteria, from Team Talus. I'm just along for the ride."
Vera likes hugs. So if you don't like hugs, let her know.
Physical contact would be an issue, yes.
Okay. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I offer Vera a hug.
And instead of shaking her hand, she'll pull her hand back and over a curt nod. She said she didn't like physical contact.
Yes. In addition to taking care of the home base, I also can provide field support by speaking through your Secretarian's amulet. As Loremonger, I can provide you information on a number of topics, including creatures you may encounter, places you may visit, or general knowledge of the arcane.
That'll be super helpful. It'll take some stress off of Rex. He's a really super magic-y person.
Lydia sniffs. I'm supposed to make sure you only kill bad people or something."
Evelyn stops for a second and goes, "But I've only ever killed bad people."
"Then what am I even doing here?" And she starts crying again. Vera's patting her again.
Oh
I
no.
also offer her a hug.
I am such a fan of making this happen. You're welcome, people.
You made her cry. You're supposed to be a good paladin.
She's not a paladin.
Not a paladin! Thanks, it makes me hurt my feelings.
Cleric.
Well, to be fair, the past 3 or 4 sessions, everyone has called you a paladin because you were under order of the Astra business, and they just assumed you were.
Yes, but she's not a paladin. She knows it. She's getting tired of being reminded of it. It makes her feel like she's in fear.
Just imagine I said cleric, okay?
Nope. Canon.
Beans.
I think it's the armor.
I think it's the shield.
I was gonna say, is it the shield?
I think it's the shield.
It was like, I'm trying my best to become a paladin. I'm sorry, I'm not.
I'll say, who is this girl? Where did you meet her?
This is Lydia. She's a paladin of Malike, is that correct?
Yeah.
We rescued her from Undermountain and she helped kill Abraxas, and she helped save us from some tentacle rock thing.
I believe the creature you're referring to is known as a roper, is what Metis will say.
Ah,
I really don't like her.
that sounds like a great name.
Okay, tentacle monster.
Tentacle
Oh.
rock monster.
I'll pat Lydia on the shoulder and say, "No tears, girl. You worship the goddess Maliki. She would not want you to fret so. Perhaps you should spend some time communing with her in the woods."
I can't leave though.
Oh, right.
All I can do is this, and she's like making like flowers like sprout on her like shoulders and stuff like that, and but like they all quickly like wither and die. 'Cause there's
That's very nice.
Oh my god. Evelyn, you've broken her.
Feel bad. We can't.
I didn't break her. She signed a contract without reading it. It's not my fault.
You're breaking the spirit of the rules and you know it.
Yes, but you like it.
The people who have been in here before know that Six Windows is located at the edge of a forest. So maybe if Lydia ever does get to leave AAC Inc. like branded location / building, she might be happy there. At the very least, she can at least look through the windows and see all the trees.
Wait, why does she have to? Wait, can she leave now that we're here? Since she couldn't technically leave until we got here, right? Can she leave now or
She hasn't tried in a bit.
hasn't tried?
Okay.
Okay, I'll say to her, I'm gonna go outside the pond out back. Would you like to come with me and speak to what her goddess's name is again? I blanked.
Maliki.
See if she can leave. Maliki. See if she can leave.
Okay. And she says, okay. She's like, I can try.
God, I really hope this works.
And yeah. So when
I'll lead her outside.
you guys, are you with her or are you ahead of her?
I'll walk I'll walk like right next to her.
Okay. So she is like, when you guys walk out together, she is able to leave.
Okay.
And she does not reappear in the Northshield house. And she, there's a look of like surprise on her face, and then she starts like taking off her armor and her shoes and like running in the grass and like touching trees and stuff like that, and she feels the sun on her face and she's all smiles now.
Okay.
She's like dancing around.
I'll go back out to the water, or to the pond out back. Just kind of chill there while she does whatever she wants to do.
Alright, what are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm just playing as usual. Practicing down.
Did you ever get your loot fixed?
Was it broken?
It was turned into a tiny servant.
Yeah, it turns back.
Yeah.
I thought you had a broken string or something, because I remember handing you my loot for something.
No, you handed me the loot so I could play while my loot was dancing.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, it did turn back.
Remember that.
It did turn back to its inanimate self. So it still works perfectly fine. Yeah, so after a bit, Lydia calms down. She does some prayers to Maliki, and then she's like, Okay, I think I'm ready to go back inside now.
Okay, I'll walk back inside with her.
That looks refreshing.
Okay. Yeah.
I bet you Jim Dark Magic did it.
I don't like him.
I don't like
None
him
of us like him.
much
He did all
either,
those
but he
awful
taught me
things to me.
magic.
He did all those awful things to me on that stage.
We were there. We saw. You want to see the magic he taught me?
You saw that?
And then in the corner of the room, Evelyn cast creep on.
So
Oh, no.
you're in a wooden
Oh, no.
place?
In the fireplace?
Okay, no, sorry. Yeah, fireplace is fine. I missed that part.
I didn't know that we were in a wooden place.
Yeah, well, it's an inn, and it's mostly wood. So if you're in the fireplace, it's fine. It's stone. You're
And to be
good.
fair, it is a bonfire. It doesn't mean it, has to create damage. It just is a that happens to give you damage if you get too close.
Yeah. So Lydia is not amused by this. I just don't like him. He's a bad person. You weren't turned into a dove and had to fly around, and you weren't forced to float and all other awful things.
You should take that up with him. I didn't make you do it. How did you get there anyway if you can't leave here?
I was back. I was back at my temple. I just made it back. I was communing with Maliki in the woods, and then all of a sudden, I was in that theater on the stage, and I was trying to leave and get back to my temple, but I couldn't, and I couldn't defy whatever Jim told me to do. And it was really bad, and I didn't like it. And then when the show was done, I was here, and I fell on a table, and it hurt, and I scared everyone around me. And then I tried to leave, but when I did, I stepped out. I stepped back into the Northfield house, and I couldn't leave.
That sounds like a horror story.
That sounds horrible.
If I ever see this purple wizard again, I'll be sure to stick an axe in his brain for you.
Oh, that would be great. I don't know. I don't have my. I'm supposed to get something to help you guys, but I don't have it yet.
I don't think you owe us anything like that.
No, it's supposed to be like my
You've
job or
helped
something.
us a lot.
Yeah, it's like they say it's like they called it an occultant too. I'm supposed to get one of those, but I don't have it yet.
Oh, like the thing that what's his name had? The weird abacus thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Bacchus. I don't know, it is Abacus. Abacus sounds like a weird fantasy name.
Kind of like an axis.
But I am glad I can actually leave now, so that's good.
Oh, she was stuck in the test market. I get it now. Okay.
Well, at least you can leave now. I'm sure you'd like to go about your own way. But if you're feeling up to it, we were going to go check out a new place over by the woods.
So she perks at the mention of woods, and she says, I would like to go see the woods.
right. Anyone coming along?
Heck yeah.
We'll come with.
All right.
Vera says she's gonna rest for a bit, check on the chest, make sure everything's okay with it. But yeah, Vera's gonna stay
Wait,
here. Menace will also
chest?
stay here.
Oh yeah. So
What?
when we saved Vera and no, was it with the Ettins or was it with the orcs? That we
It was with the
okay.
orcs in the orc cave.
Orcs. Yeah, we killed a bunch of orcs and goblins and stuff and found a really cool chest thingy that does a bunch of magic that I don't understand, but Rex seems quite intrigued with.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I'd bring her into the room, and if I couldn't get into his room because it's locked, I would.
I think it would be in Rex's room, but yeah, you guys can open it up. And sitting there's like it's surrounded by like a circle of like looks like powdered silver and chalk and some other things. It looks like a very elaborate looking like magic circle or something along those lines.
Huh. I got magic.
In Rex's room?
I think it was it not in Rex's room.
I think it probably was, but I don't remember if we. Yeah, I mean that makes sense to me. But
Yeah, it's like a gray looking chest. There's like some etchings in the wood of it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is. It would be gray. It's like almost silver. And the wood is, and then it's reinforced by another like silvery metal. The lock itself looks like it's like a dull gold though, but it doesn't look like a traditional lock. It has like 8 indents in it that are sort of arranged into a circle. And I believe 3 of these indents are filled with what look to be like different colors. And yeah, I think that's pretty much
I
sums
believe
up
I
what
think
it's
it's 4 filled.
I'm sorry, I can't remember what exactly it is. I'll look it up.
I'm looking at the list.
Yes, it is 4. So there are 8 in total, and 4 of them are filled up.
That's interesting.
Oh, yes, it's very interesting. That's what Vera says. So I'm just gonna check it out, make sure everything's okay.
You need help?
No, I'm good.
Should someone stay with you in case you get hurt?
Meta says, I shall accompany her, make sure she doesn't do anything that would inflict harm upon this franchise's or the company's assets.
Sometimes when Vera uses too much magic, he gets a little faint.
Metis says, noted. And then Vera looks embarrassed. She's like, Evelyn, you're not supposed to tell everyone that. It's only when I use Silver Fire.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
When she says Silver Fire, Meta says, oh, so you can use Silver Fire. Interesting. And Vera's like covers her mouth. I mean, sorry, Vera like covers her mouth.
I will bow very reverently to Vera and say, until we meet again, chosen of Mistra.
Oh, it's embarrassing. Don't call me that. Please don't call me that. Just Vera's fine.
Vera, chosen of Mistra.
No!
Evelyn is stoic, but Joanna is laughing so hard.
She's like doing the thing when like a girl hits a guy, but like not meant to hurt him. But she's like doing that to you when you keep on calling her chosen of Mistra.
Like the sort of like
Like punching your shoulder
yeah,
sort of thing.
that thing.
I do not understand it at all. But I guess I'll take my leave. Go over to the 6 windows.
Yep. You guys, everyone's going. Well, all the players are going, and they're accompanied by Lydia. Vera is staying behind, as well as Metis. You guys are headed, to the western part of town. You once again pass through the plaza, and you see the tower. People are still working. Some people are taking a break because it's around midday now, so they're just having a lunch break. But they are quick to resume work. A lot of stuff has to be done before the festival is. Everything's completely ready for the festival. Sort of crunch time for them. We head towards the western part of town along the Triboar Trail, and you eventually start to see a rather large forest, which Lydia is delighted in, but she restrains herself because she's with you guys. And you eventually come across the 6 windows, which the only reason you can identify it as such is because of the sign out front, which is swinging, not by wind, but because it's on a broken chain, like a half-broken chain. And so it's sort of like listing, spinning lazily on the last remaining support it has. The building itself looks very decrepit. The parts of the roof are caved in. There are some missing windows. Some of the wood on the siding is warped. It's in need of a new paint job. It looks like it needs a lot of work.
Hi, welcome to my crib.
It's like it's definitely
How
a
many
fixer-upper.
windows are on this house?
Strangely enough, there are more than 6.
Are there 6 unbroken
Hmm.
ones?
Also good.
Bit of a fixer-upper, this one.
Indeed.
It's got more than 6 windows. We'd have to change the name.
Yeah.
I start counting the windows.
I'm just going to throw an arbitrary number. Let's say it has 12 windows, 6 on each side.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
I go inside.
Oh, wait, it is locked.
I picked the lock.
How locked is it? Is it very
It's
locked?
like
As soon as I see that it's.
yeah, it's like a padlock. It says this property is under the ownership of the town of Triboar. Is what the sign on the door says. And it's just like a pad, kind of like you know how they have those realtor locks on houses for sale. It's like the fantasy / D&D equivalent of that, but you think you'll be able to pick it. All right, give me a thieves' tools check. Yep. This is a better. It's definitely a lock that's harder than most you've picked so far, but you are quite proficient with the thieves' tools, and after about a minute of fiddling with it, you're able to pop the lock.
You have a +7. That is nice.
Yeah.
I have the same thing. Never mind.
Yeah, but you're a bard.
That expertise.
Yeah,
bard. I think
bards
I have-
are completely overpowered.
Yeah, I have 18 dex, so. Pretty good. Plus proficiency and whatever.
Bards are overpowered, I think, in everything except for combat.
Lore bards are great in combat.
Yeah.
Depends on what spells you
If
choose.
you're a bard.
You just get a fireball and you're good to go.
I would
Survive
argue that every
situation.
player class is overpowered if you look at it
I
correctly.
mean, rangers though.
If you play it correctly.
Poor rangers.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they need to get buffed so hard.
Yeah, those new subclasses in Unearthed Arcana for the monk and barbarian are legitimately like overpowered. Like
Can we talk about Magic Barbarian for a
Dear
minute?
God. Oh, I can cast detect
Wild
magic as much as
magic-
I want. Oh, great.
Wild Magic Barbarian.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All the wild
I'm
magic that
gonna
affects
play
me too, it's not negative or neutral. It always benefits me.
That is insane.
I gain AC and people that hit me take damage. Yeah. And the monk can deflect magic, like they can deflect missiles. So that's
Oh,
cool.
I love that.
You're
Should we play, Dad?
kidding me.
Yep.
Table
Can we
talk it.
play-
We'll
can we
table
play
talk it. We'll table
Homa?
talk it.
I linked in general, but yeah.
We table
Anyway,
talk it.
yeah. So the door doesn't swing open so much as creak a la classic Resident Evil style.
I don't understand that
The,
reference.
the camera changes.
Yeah.
It's very bad.
It's basically a loading. It's like a
Zoom
it's like
in.
it's a loading
Dark
screen.
interior.
essentially. But yeah,
You hear a creak from the door. Wind blows through the broken window.
Well, yeah, there are now looking inside. You see broken windows. There is a howling that's taking place. It's dark in the interior except for the light pouring in from the
Ooh.
windows and the holes in the roof. They're also now looking inside. You see that there are even holes in the siding as well. So those will need to be repaired. There's some debris scattered about from where the roof has partially collapsed. Shards of broken glass. There doesn't appear to be anything like decomposing as far as like moldy food or anything like that. But there looks like there has been no effort made to clear this debris or anything like that. You don't find any personal
Evelyn
effects.
lights up her shield.
Oh, yeah, so a golden or a white light, depending on your choosing, illuminates this room, creating somewhat sinister-looking shadows at the edges on the walls.
And she'll go inside.
Cax will go upstairs.
And if you stay in my light, if there's anything invisible creature or objects are visible, so long as they're in my.
All right, when you do that, give me a perception check, Evelyn.
Perception.
Because you see Lydia looking around too, like kind of worried. Yeah, so it doesn't feel right here. It's hard to place, but like you sense something is here, but it's hard to place. Like you're being watched almost.
I look at Lydia and be like, Lydia?
Yeah.
You remember that thing you can do that like with spirits and stuff, like knowing you're here or not? Can you do that here?
Yeah. This place doesn't feel good. I don't like it. But she will use her divine sense.
She got like uses of it, I'm sure.
Yeah, she does. And she is like her face pales a little bit, and she's like, I think we should leave.
We just need to do a little spring cleaning.
Yeah, at this point, Cax has gone upstairs.
Yeah,
and
this,
not downstairs anymore.
no, this whole place is haunted.
She's gone.
Ooh. Okay.
Sure.
Hi,
That has
Ghost.
never stopped us before.
I'm Evelyn. I'm here to help you if you want to leave. Like, can we help you? Please don't scare us. Well, she's talking to the ghost.
There is no response.
Okay, thanks. Okay. So what is this? We walk in the door and it's like a room just empty.
Yeah, so it looks like a stereotypical like inn/tavern. The first room you're in is like a very large sort of like dining room, like eating area. There's a bar that leads in the back to like a kitchen. There's a in that area is also a basement that leads into like a place to store food and / wine / alcoholic drinks. But that's all. There's nothing in there. Upstairs, there is no rooms besides the sort of kitchen, bar, eating area on the first floor. But upstairs, there are a number of rooms. There is one that's sort of separated from the rest that looks to be a little bit more larger. You can probably assume that it was the proprietress's room. There are also like bathrooms in here and like washrooms as well.
How many rooms are upstairs?
Let me look. 'Cause I actually have a map for this.
I assume Cax is yelling down the stairs all this information.
Probably wouldn't yet. Probably would come back down and say something.
Okay.
Let me see, because it's there. Okay,
I'd
so
talk for you.
upstairs there are a number of rooms with multiple beds in them, but these are like single beds and they're kind of gross and mangy. But there are also other rooms with like single beds in them as well. The rooms with multiple beds in them, there are 3. The rooms with single beds in them, there are 4 of those.
Plus the proprietor's room?
Yeah. Let's just say for simplicity's sake, there are 8 rooms in total.
I already broke it down.
Excluding bathrooms, washrooms, and the like.
Okay. Well, I guess when Caxers come downstairs with all assembled, to be like, well, what do you think?
Yeah, I'll pop back downstairs now.
Miss Book, let's make it 10. There are 8 personal rooms and 2 like bedrooms.
And these are the only rooms upstairs?
Yeah, there's like a there are restrooms as well. There's 2 toilets upstairs as well as 2 washrooms.
And we're
Go ahead. You're not speaking, Rishimi. I'm not hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Were there more doors downstairs?
No. Downstairs was just a sort of like the inn part of the establishment. Whoever's upstairs looking through these rooms, give me a perception check.
Oh dear God.
I got this.
You got it.
Good perception.
Great roll.
All right,
I rolled a 10.
Caxier.
Got a +8. 16.
I
So
got
you-
a +9.
Still
Yeah,
downstairs.
Caxier, and Indy. You guys notice that walking down there's a main hall that all these 10 rooms branch off from. You notice as you're sort of like moving your hands along the wall, getting a feel for the place. One of your hands, one of the fingers on your hand, sort of like dips into the wall. And curious enough, you sort of like pull your finger out and notice there's a hole there, and that it looks like a peephole that someone could use to spy on the residents inside.
I
Okay.
would like to. Oh wait, who said that?
Both of you notice this.
Okay. Can I? Is it like on like a board in the wall?
Yes.
Can I try to remove that board
Sure.
without like breaking it? Just try to like see if I can like pry out the nails or something and move it over.
Yeah, that'll be, if you're not using the tool, it'll be a strength check.
Oh.
Athletics. You need like a hammer or something for a tool.
Yeah, I don't have.
Yep.
Okay.
You managed to, with
Nice
that roll, you
roll,
managed to pull
19.
the nails out without bending them in any sort of way. So if you had a hammer, you could just tap, tap, tap right back in.
Is there a sound that is?
You guys would hear her prying it off. Yeah.
Alien would be like, before you go dismantling the place, we don't own it yet.
God damn it, Reno.
I just sure.
It's not ours. We have to go talk to the lady.
I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing. It's already like
Classic Cax here.
it's already like halfway out.
Fuck you, I do what I want.
What do I see?
So this is one of the single bedrooms, and you see everything inside of it. Like it's
Okay.
yeah, it's not a hidden room or anything. It's like you think these are more like so the person in the hallway could like spy or peep on whoever's inside.
That's weird. I don't like that. Okay. Does it look like this room is like different than? Well, two things. One, does it look this room is different than any of the others, like bigger or smaller or something? And two, are there any more peepholes on any of the other rooms?
So you notice that all the ones that are of similar size, so the single bedrooms are of all the rooms are of a similar size except the one at the end. That one's a bit larger. It's probably, like I said, probably where the proprietors slept. That one does not have a peephole. All the other ones are of a similar size, a bit smaller than the larger room. Doesn't matter what beds are in there, whether multi or single, but they all have a peephole.
That's weird. I don't like that. I will replace the board. I'll use like the hilt of a dagger or a sword to jam the nails back in it. And return to the group.
All right, Alien in the kitchen. I mean, there's ovens in here, some stone ovens, and it looks like you can use either wood or coal or something similar to fire them. There's also a sort of a door that leads out back where you see another entrance to the cellar, probably for deliveries or something like that. But it looks like there's enough like space here to do a lot of different things. There's also like a way to like pan fry food as well, but you'll just need fuel for that, of course.
Evelyn creates a bonfire in the oven.
Oh yeah, you can bake now if you have the ingredients. You guys get some eggs, some
I just want
flour.
to see if it like works.
Oh yeah, yep. Gives it a couple minutes.
Like the idea of like turning on a
You'll
stove.
probably need to recast the spell for the heat to officially start filling up and raising the temperature of the oven.
She's just trying to figure out if it like would work.
But yeah, the oven still appears to hold heat. It doesn't need replacing or anything like that.
What a useful spell, guys.
Good spell.
It's a
Top
5 foot.
10.
But for the record, it's a 5 foot cube of fire. Okay, she'll go down into the cellar, I guess.
Yeah, so the cellar, you see some like indents in the floor where you think there's shelving in here, but you also see some indents in the floor where you think there was like probably caskets of ale or wine or beer, some other sort of alcohol. Those have all been moved out. But it looks to be like it's pretty spacious, can hold a number of those stuff as well.
Okay, how large does the entire place look to be?
Let me give. Well, I mean, I don't want to show you yet because you don't own it yet, and there are reasons why I can't show you. But
Something.
the basement is the building itself is oh shoot, no map, don't rotate it. Okay, the building itself is about 5, 10, 15, 20, 80 feet across, like lengthwise, and 50 feet widthwise.
Okay, so it's not like terribly small.
Yeah, it's pretty big. The basement / cellar is 60 feet by, looks like 40. Yep, I think that's it.
Okay. Evelyn will walk back into the meeting room. Are there any other like offshoots or rooms off the main level?
Nope. Doesn't look like it.
Evelyn walks in the main room and goes, Team Soteria meeting right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Like, she's not like super angry, but you know. She's
I don't know, it's just sort of like a
getting
reflex.
okay.
Maybe we can hold a meeting outside?
Yes, Lydia, we can hold the meeting outside if it makes you feel. So there's a Cax. Cax, did you fix the thing you broke?
I didn't break it, but yes.
Okay. Meeting outside. Okay. So, do we want to buy this inn?
I don't see. It'd be nice to have our own base, but this takes a lot of work.
Yes, but work is not a bad thing. It'll give us something to do if we're not doing anything. We'll get out of Cora's hair, which I kind of feel like we're imposing, maybe?
She
Plus, we
really
just-
doesn't like it when I start, coughing up hairballs.
Was there a spot in there for 9 more lives?
What do you mean?
Like a perch.
There are no. I mean, you could ask them when you're renovating. You can ask them to put one in. As far as a nursery house, there probably isn't in a nursery house.
Okay.
Because it's not it's like built for everyone, doesn't cater exclusively to tabaxi, because they're kind of a rare race.
We could customize a perch for 9 more lives in this room, and she could have her own hairball room.
Well, the major domo, didn't they mention something about like being able to work on things while we were out doing stuff?
Yeah, and she sounded like super serious, but also that she felt like she wouldn't have a job to do there. So maybe we should, if she's in our employ, maybe we should give her.
I'm sure she would be up to the task. Seems like she's from a head office and ready to work.
So I'm gonna call an official vote. The most official vote, as she's holding her recording decisionary in her right hand. Buy the tavern, yes. Do not buy the tavern, no.
Yes.
Sure.
It would be nice to live next to the forest.
I agree. I like the forest a lot.
9?
If we can put a perch in there, I'm sold.
I have a question. Is there any water nearby, or is it just?
There would probably be a well out back or something, a place to draw water.
Oh wow. What is it? Oh, it's...
All right. Seems like unanimous.
Cat. What did Kana say? Or Cat?
I was just wondering if there was like a
But did you vote?
Oh, sure.
Rex, what does Rex vote?
I mean, he probably wouldn't mind. I can't speak for him, but it looks like no matter what he votes, it's going to be, yes to buy.
I guess we can go over now and go talk to her.
Okay.
Yeah, in hindsight, it probably would have been better to do that first, but what if we had the best
Well,
idea?
we looked at it before we made a decision. And I make sure that vote is properly recorded through decisions and sent to through documents or sent to head office. But
I don't think the house could be much worse than run down and also maybe ghost.
no, there's definitely a ghost.
Definitely a ghost, is what Olivia says as
plural?
well.
I don't know yet.
I mean, if it is, it'll probably come out at night.
We'll deal with that when we have to.
Don't you guys have house spirits around here? It's not so unusual where I'm from.
I don't-
mean, we don't have spirits to houses per se, I don't think, but
It may just be upset that it's been neglected. Perhaps we can leave some food out for it.
Do ghosts eat food?
yeah, can I make an arcana check? Because I'm going to see if ghosts eat food.
Yeah, can I do that as well?
It might. Well,
Yeah, right.
I'm not familiar with Rashmi's
Or a
background,
history
but it might be
check.
like a
Or
leaving
whatever.
Santa cookies thing, like a symbolic thing.
Or like a religion check?
Yeah.
Something. Oh dear God.
Oh no, not a religion. Can it please be? I don't know. I have a better-
Arcana, ghosts are magical.
Give me
They're
that
not
20.
natural.
Oh,
can I
no.
guess? Oh no. I was Arcana.
Yeah.
That's same though.
Texture, as far as you know, ghosts don't eat food, but it's probably like a symbolic thing. Maybe if you're trying to appease a spirit, who's neutral / beneficial, maybe regular offerings could allow it to view you in a favorable light.
Can I go back in the house real quick?
Yeah, but you're not certain
Can
if that's the case here or not with that roll.
Oh.
Yeah, Rashemi calls it, he says, sorry.
No, it's fine. I'll say after you. I just wanted to- yeah.
Rashemi he calls it a domovoi. Basically a house spirit. And that's that.
I don't think there were any.
There's also
spirits.
out back, looking out back. There's also that's actually not back to the side. That small little bit right there is a nice little carriage house. In a similar shape. By nice, I mean size-wise. It's not actually nice. It's of similar state to the rest of the building. But
Evelyn doesn't think there was any like spirits when she was living in Waterdeep, but she doesn't mind good spirits necessarily. Harmful spirits are a different story.
Yeah, so Cax will go inside and try to find a glass in the kitchen somewhere. If there's any like that are unchanged.
there are like some cracked wooden cups just scattered on the ground amongst the debris.
So is there like a table in the entryway or something? Is there like something in the main room?
Yeah, there are some tables.
Okay, she'll bring the cup up to like one of the tables kind of in the center of the room and pour like a little bit of alcohol of some sort that she has on her in the glass, just kind of leave it there and then walk out very quickly. It's not like spirits.
All right. You guys are now going to see Darathra, Sindril.
Yes.
All right. You guys make your way back to the tower. The guards there do recognize you and allow you entrance. You make your way back. You make your way up to the tallest floor, where you see Lady Sindril working behind her giant mahogany desk. But she looks up when you enter. She says, "Oh, I was wondering when you guys would get back. Did you guys get my letter?"
Aye.
Yes.
And have you had a chance to inspect the property? What'd you think? I know it's a bit run down, but it's not a little gold can take care of to fix it back up.
Did you know there's a ghost?
Yeah, we just say haunted. We thought haunted.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
But
Lydia doesn't like it. It's creeping her out.
I mean, there's always been bad rumors that surround the place, but I didn't think it would be actually haunted.
Ooh, what rumors?
Oh, like people that it doesn't have the best reputation around town, and people always say they're sort of a last resort. If all the other rooms at all the other inns are full or they can't afford it, they stay at the Six Windows. People who stayed there complain about like they feel like people watching them, especially at night. And there's a rumor a while ago that the proprietress' husband, he died under mysterious circumstances, and just like people don't enjoy staying there. It's a bit run down, even before her unfortunate passing.
How did she die?
Backstory.
We aren't certain. The cleric said her heart stopped beating, and that was the cause of death. Sorry, Silas said she had a heart attack. I mean, it's possible it's natural. I mean, we just assume it was natural cause because it's her, because of her age.
It was like, does she have a body?
Oh, her body's been buried in the cemetery.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Her husband's body was never found, though.
That's wonderful.
Evelyn was kind of thinking that she could speak with the dead and the woman and ask lots of questions, but apparently...
Yeah. What about detect undead?
Do
you have that?
Yes, I have turn undead.
Isn't there also detect undead?
Detect
Lydia
evil
kind of
and
can
good.
do that.
Yes, Detect Evil and Good is a spell. Divine Sense is a limited version of Detect Evil and Good, but you get more uses of it. It's powerful.
Yeah. Divine sense.
Yeah, that's why she knew it was haunted.
Yes.
Okay.
But she wasn't able to pinpoint the exact
I would detect evil
location.
and good if after I sleep, if that's what you're at.
Okay.
She did say if it is haunted, ghosts are more likely to appear at night. That's what Lydia did tell you guys. But yeah, that's sort of all the information you have at the time. The 6 windows. Well, the property itself, I guess I can reduce the price a bit due to said haunting. But see, the town of Triboar were willing to part ways with the property for 1,000 gold. I just did an estimate for a brief estimate of renovations for you as well, in case you're interested. Those would probably be about 250 gold.
We all look at 9 lives at once.
Yep.
Upon purchasing
in
6
book?
windows, you can feel free to modify it to however you want. Just don't build any structures that go over the plot of land, the land you own. You can also rename it if you like.
It needs a new name. 6 doesn't have 6 windows.
I know it has 12. But yeah, you'll have the deed. You'll have full control over it and the land.
Plus, with the new name, it might get rid of some of the stigma. I'm Aveline, by the way.
Oh,
Rashimi, we're new.
yes. I just saw the pen and I assumed you were with Ack Inc.
Well, I am.
I'm Lady Darathra Shindrel, Lord Protector of Triboar.
Lovely to meet you.
Essentially a mayor.
Well, I'm sure once our the one in charge of our funds is able to route you the money, we'd be able to purchase it.
I think you guys should have enough money just out of character.
How much is it?
2,000.
No. It's
Oh.
1,000.
Oh, yeah, we're
No. It's 1,000 to buy, 250 gold to additional 250 gold to repair and fix up the place.
Oh, we're fine.
How much gold do we have right now?
4,237.
Holy
I
cow!
thought we had a lot less than that. Like a
I
lot
thought we
less.
had like
That is a
2,000.
lot.
Well, you guys got paid. You just spent some, but you still didn't spend all the money that Esvela gave, which was 2,000 gold.
That's true. We
And you
spent
found a
lot of
bunch
that
on
money.
Abraxas and stuff too, and the succubus and all that stuff.
I think we've already decided we're buying it, so
Yeah. So if you do decide to hand over the money, she said, "That's great. I can." We've had a lot of workers in town, laborers in town, to help build stalls and stages and the like.
is there a contract?
Stages and the like for the festival. They should still be in town, so I'll send them over to you. That hopefully they'll be done. I mean, it's a lot of work, but 250 gold is also a lot of money that would help motivate them to complete the task even faster. You'll be done just before the festival, I think.
Is there a contract?
Yeah, I mean, we can sign a contract, hand over the deed, all that normal stuff. Let me get some.
I want Rex to look over that.
Yeah, let me get some
contract.
let me get some quills and ink and parchment. And yes, everything is on the up and up. She is not trying to cheat you. It does say that the sale of the 6 windows is being given to Team Soteria, the Triboar branch of Acquisitions Incorporated, for 1,000 gold pieces, upon which they will receive the deed and be able to modify the building to however they wish, as well as the surrounding structures. They're also able to add structures so long as they do not exceed the land also provided, like the part of the land. Like the land and the building are tied into one in the deed, essentially.
Fantastic.
So I have a question. Does it look like she wrote this document, or was it done by a ghostwriter?
She would have probably written it.
That's a
A
joke.
ghost?
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
I mean, it was a really good question, though.
Yeah.
I was like, did Acquisitions Incorporated write this thing? Oh, is she working for somebody else? Like, you got my head.
Yeah. That's what I thought you were going, but yeah. No, she's the mayor, so she knows her way around contracts and documents, stuff like that. She wrote it up. Rex does go over it. He does tell you everything appears to be up and up, above table.
All right, we're gonna go
It's
kill
like
a
it's
ghost.
not. He even says it's not. It's obviously not a document written by Hakim because there's no hidden there's no hidden meanings or amendments or small text.
Sketchy.
It's very clear and precise wording, is what he says.
Do we all need to sign it, or just?
Yeah, you guys all need to sign it.
Okay. It's like signing a lease agreement. Oh, I do.
Yeah, we all signed it. I signed it at least.
Mhm.
All right. Let's just say, for simplicity's sake, Metis is also around and she signs it as well, just to get the ball rolling. But yeah, you all sign it. But you now are proud owners of the 6 windows. New name TBD.
Yes.
7 windows.
No, we're gonna actually have to. From now, our homework from now to next week, we all have to come up with a name.
Yeah,
That sounds like another vote to me.
Well, yeah, to me too. So everyone has to bring a name.
All right. So now all you left is, since you own it, so you're given the keys. Each of you have a copy.
House of bad decisions.
All right. And you'll need to probably break the news to Coraline as well as transfer all your stuff over to the 6 windows. Or you can wait for them to complete the reno, as it were.
As Evelyn would say, you gotta demo to reno.
So whatever you guys choose, the laborers will be accommodating. If you want to live in while they demo / reno, then they'll just do it. They'll move you around the building to places they have completed, essentially.
Okay. Do we all go back?
Well, I'm assuming you're going back to North House to get your stuff.
Oh, all my
It's
things
up
that
to
I
you
have.
whether you want to continue to stay in the North Shield house until it's complete, or if you want to live in the 6 windows while they're refurbishing it and everything. It's up to you guys.
Well, do we want to see if the ghost came out at night or something? Because we're gonna need to at least talk to it.
Yeah, we can camp out.
I would assume Lydia could stay at the inn, but she might be traumatized at this point, so maybe it'd be better if she went camping with us.
Yeah, let's just stay at the inn.
Okay.
All right.
Considering, I would argue that Rashimi and Evelyn have all their stuff with them anyway.
Yeah. Everyone else doesn't. Especially, the main thing would be this chest. You need to move it with you.
Yeah. And
Back in North House, I'm sure you informed Caroline that we're moving out soon. She is very understanding, and she says, "I thank you for your patronage. It's been an interesting experience with you all here." Vera congratulates you all, gives you all hugs who want them, for owning your own franchise building / headquarters / home base. And she also says she's going to stay a while for a bit because this festival seems pretty interesting. But she'll be going back to Silvery Moon afterwards.
Okay. Does she come with us to the inn or no?
By inn, do you mean 6 Windows or Northshire House?
Can Vera's expertise in magic bullshit help us in our new owned property?
Yes, but she's going to stay with the chest.
Okay. I thought we were moving the chest.
Yeah, you are. Depends on what you guys want to do.
Okay. So Vera and the chest stay at the North Shield house. We go and talk to the ghost tonight.
And we stay up all night, and we make s'mores, and we tell scary stories.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the plan. I'm sorry, when you said inn, I was saying inn, I thought you meant the Northfield house.
Yeah, I did too. Because the new house isn't. Is it an inn? I
The
guess
new
it
place
is. Yeah.
is they're both like combination of inn/tavern. So
Okay.
that's why I got confused. But anyway, yeah. So you guys go to spend time in the north at Six Windows, camping out as it were. Some construction has already been underway. Mostly
Oh,
the
wow.
roof and the sides of the building have been patched up. They're still working on the interior though. But yeah, you guys can stay outside or inside, whatever you want to do.
I will prepare like a little dish of food and stuff like that, and then I just leave it like. Is there a hearth inside?
Yes.
I will leave it at the foot of the hearth and come back out to camp out and make s'mores.
All right. The workers seem grateful for the help.
I say don't eat that to the workers.
So
I say it's for the Durham boy.
yeah. So because you guys have paid them so much money, they're working well into the night. But eventually, sometime just after the stroke of midnight, they all the remaining workers. Some of them did, of course, go home, but some stayed to continue working. They all you hear cries of alarm and just people begin pouring out of the Six Windows, running out of it. And they're like, yeah, so they're like, it's a ghost! It's a ghost! Ah! And they're running
Okay,
out.
so what happened? Sorry, I had to get ice cream.
So some of your laborers did stay throughout the night. Some of those who maybe the elves and other similar races that don't need to rest as much, but they all ran out shortly after midnight with screaming, "There's a ghost! It's a ghost!" Yeah, Cactus, since you were helping, you saw, as you were sort of looking in the corner of your eye, the sense that someone was watching you was increasing throughout
Evelyn's shield was on by
throughout the course of the night, and then just after midnight, you saw this sort of floating thing in like black rags sort of appear, and at its sort of presence, everyone sort of moved through a wall essentially. Like you guys saw it like float through the hallway that you were working on, and everyone started freaking out, and they ran out once they saw that.
Huh.
What if it's not an evil ghost?
What if it's a chaotic neutral ghost?
Are we inside the building right now?
I'm assuming you guys were camping outside, but you rushed back inside once
Yes.
once everyone
Oh,
ran
no.
out.
Evelyn would have been in the building
Oh,
with
okay.
her shield lit.
So everyone was everyone ran out. You guys 20 feet. So you run back downstairs, I'm assuming, because they were running out from there. They said they saw a ghost downstairs, and you're running out. And yeah, so I'll move Rex out, but this is what you guys see. Yeah, so you didn't see it personally, Cax here, but this is what you guys see. Your shield should be around you, Abeline, the sunlight portion of it. And now we can roll initiative.
Yay! Combat time.
I just want to talk to the
You can
ghost.
talk to on your turn. It is advancing on you
that
menacingly, like with a groaning. It's saying, it's like just keeps on saying, where is it? Where is it? Who has it? You have it. Give it to me.
Yes.
Hey.
Aha. Nat 20.
Some of us can
Patty
deal
was
with
so
ghosts.
afraid of the ghost. She got a 1.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Tax is totally afraid of that ghost. Proficiency probably plus deck.
Oh, he got a 17, but sorry.
Do you add proficiency to?
I don't know how.
Oh, he got a 17 again. Look at that. I'm missing someone still.
Kex here? Yeah, Kex here.
Okay. Kexer, roll
Tax.
again once clicking on
Roll
your
again.
token. Okay. Not much better, but click on your token first and then do initiative.
Oh yeah, you gotta click yourself. There you are.
Woo.
All right. 9 more lives. What is your dexterity?
$20.
All right. So you beat this ghost.
You have a 20 dexterity? Nice.
All right. Go ahead. Indy, you are up first, my dude.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna say to the ghost, what are you looking for? What do you need? Please don't attack us. We're looking to help you.
It does not respond because it is not its turn. But yeah, I sort of arranged you guys at the base of the stairs upstairs, or the stairs leading up, because I assumed you were coming down. You were staying in the rooms up there, and you came down when the workers ran out. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Indy, do you do anything else, or is that it?
I think that's it. I don't want to scare the ghost
All right.
or make it think that like we're trying to attack it.
9 more lives.
I am just going to move positions just in case. And I'm going to stop there.
All right. It says, it keeps on saying, give it to me, give it to me. And it goes to about here. And I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw as it sort of rises up and then like swiftly goes
fun.
down, and black smoke just like shoots across the ground and sort of encompasses it around it in a 30-foot radius.
I get another nat 1, and I get another nat 20.
Oh no! Okay, so all of you six, Evelyn, Rashemi and Indy, you succeed. 9 more lives.
Sorry, I missed that. What'd you say?
Rashemi, Aveline, and Indy succeed. Roll a D100. 9 more lives.
Oh no.
Alright. Now roll a D10. You are stunned for 6 minutes
Holy shit.
as the terror of this ghost fills your very being. Short-term madness tables. Caxir. The terror of this ghost is so much you find your heart seize up and you pass out. Your hit points drop to 0.
Oh shit. Like dead?
Hmm.
Dead?
She's not dead. She is will make death saving throws. But no, you immediately stabilize because of your amulet. But you are at 0 HP.
Seems
Hey
bad.
Nate.
What?
Hey,
It's
hey,
fine.
Nate.
I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. God, you're the one that critically failed on this wisdom save.
It's fine. I got Cax.
The stunned condition. You can't move, and you can speak only falteringly. You're incapacitated, which means you can't take actions, or bonus actions, or move. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against you have advantage.
How many turns is 6 minutes?
It's an ungodly amount. 10 turns is 1 minute. So, now, I believe there are spells that can remove the stunned condition.
No, there are
Probably-
not spells that can remove that condition. Not the ones I have.
Restoration is
I mean,
paralyzed.
it does say the condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
I would give it to you.
Okay.
Normal weapons aren't gonna work against this because it's a ghost. We need magical weapons.
Yeah, and it goes
And our main
over
damage dealers
to
don't have magical
9
weapons.
more lives, who's like just shaking. And it's going to attempt to murder her.
Cool. Hey, there's other ways to say that.
Suck the
Besides
life out
murder.
of her. 27 to hit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say yes.
Oof.
Okay.
How much damage?
17 necrotic damage. Here's the thing, 9 more lives. When you take this necrotic damage, you feel the life being sucked out of you, and your hit point maximum is reduced by that amount.
Nate, you're banned from the Team Soteria chat Discord for now.
Damn, I could do both of those things in one turn.
Get you a man who can do both.
Both paralyze and suck the soul out of you.
Yes.
But that is its turn. It is done. Aveline, it's your turn.
Hold on, I'm plotting.
Eat the spirit. Yes, I can heal the other.
We're not telling Nate we're doing.
Oh, you're whispering?
No, we're talking Team Soteria chat, which you're currently banned out of.
Oh, okay.
For my action, I yeet the spirit.
You're going to turn it.
I use turn undead.
All right. What's the saving throw on that? 16. Wisdom?
Yes.
And got a 24.
Shit. Okay. I tried.
You got a
Yeah.
bonus action still.
You got
Crap.
that healing word.
Yep. You got healing
Yeah.
word. You got
But the
movement.
question,
It seems to be shying away from your sunlight, Evelyn.
Hit it with radiant damage.
if I get to 9, I can cure 9. I would have to get to 9 before. That's an action. Using this restoration from a necklace is an action, correct?
Yes. Yeah, so Caxir is stable, but she is unconscious. However, she's having more people to stab ghosts would probably be good.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So I heal Cax with a healing. I use the healing word. Isn't it action to use the ring of spell storing?
I believe so. No, wait. I think it depends on the spell in it, because you cast it like you
If
would the
I
spell.
if I use the healing word out of the storing scroll,
The-
it doesn't matter. I'm going to cast it higher anyway.
Yeah, so if you use it out of the ring, it's based on... It's essentially you cast the spell, in parentheses, but you use the spell casting modifier of whoever put it in there. So you like for you, it's essentially like you cast it. So, if that makes sense. But it's at the level you put it in there, though.
I cast a second healing word. Ignore that damage.
It's healing damage.
13.
I lied. That's correct. It's correct.
Yeah, it's 13 health.
13 health, 2 cax. I thought I clicked the wrong button. And then I move closer to 9 more lives.
Its guard goes when you get close, and you see like it sort of start to fade, but it's still there. But the sunlight does appear to be
She goes there.
negatively affecting it.
And that's my turn.
Rashemi.
Yes. Would it be possible to move 9 more lives over to the window?
Yes. She can't contest a grapple check, so you can just pick her up as an action.
I pick up the kitty.
Just
And
yeet her through the window.
You're moving the kitty away from me, and I need to be near the kitty.
do you need to touch the kitty?
I need to touch the kitty.
Okay, then can I just push them? I know this is complicated. Could I like enter their space and push them behind me?
Yeah, so you can just like pick them up and like toss her.
Okay.
Or pick her up and
She
like
lands
move.
on her feet.
You can pick her up essentially, and then like rotate and set her down behind you, and then turn around.
All right, and I guess I'll just attack it with my sword, my great sword.
I had to make this guy beefy because it was 1v5/1v6. Okay, guys.
What?
I had to make him do
all
something.
the things.
Oh yeah,
He's got to have some. He's got to have a
like
little.
communing with the spirit.
He's got to have some. He's got to have some stuff. He's got to have some jazz to him.
All right.
Some pizzazz.
I'm assuming moving 9 lives was my bonus action.
Picking her up and moving her was your action, I believe.
Oh, okay. Then that's
So
my
if you
turn.
have a bonus action, you can use it.
Oh, is what you call it? Oh, I can obviate. I can read the opposition as a bonus action. So I'll do that.
Oh, smart.
So good.
All right. What do you want to know about? I believe you get to know things about it. What do you want to know?
I first have to roll an insight check.
Okay.
And I have to beat a 15.
Boom.
And I do.
Wise.
What do you want to know about
Wiser
this
sheepy.
creature?
I want to know. I would like to know its motivations. I guess I
What's
kind of
its
know its
story?
strategy already. Maybe flaws and any bonds or ideals it may have. I mean, because like we kind of had a little insight talking to the protector, but I'm wondering if like, do I see any human aspects to this thing?
So it is shrouded. It's got a hood on, so you can't really see its face. As far as flaws go, it appears to have sunlight sensitivity.
Yeah. It's dead.
It is
That's its main
undead.
flaw.
So, as well. What were there two?
Any like I guess goals or motivations it may have.
All right, give it back to me. You don't know. You're thinking about what a ghost or spirit, if it's haunting a place, would want, and you think, with all the information you've learned plus your obviating ability, maybe this ghost might be haunting this place because it can't leave, because it's maybe something is tying it to this place. Maybe its remains are still here somewhere.
Oh God, it was it unknowingly signed a document to join Acquisitions Incorporated.
Ha ha ha.
Okay, yeah, but dang it, we should have done more prep work. Oh boy, that's our fault.
You get to know one more thing.
Maybe like lair location. Where do I think? She said it was in the basement.
It does not know if it truly is looking for its remains. It does not know where they are. That's why it's asking for them back. Its lair would probably be this entire building.
Yeah. She said that the husband was supposed to be buried in the basement, right?
No, she said the husband's body was never found.
Never found.
But
well, then I may
Tomera
have
said
thought in
he
my head it's in the
he had
basement.
passed away.
Okay. Well, I would have no way of finding it then. Oh well. Okay. That's my turn.
All right, Caxier. You're on the first floor of the building.
You do you.
Stairs to the basement are located. Yep. Stairs up are located. Yep, right next to you.
I can try to hold the ghost off if you guys wanted to search. Locate object, bones. Locate bone.
I can't locate object tonight, y'all.
All right, give me an investigation. Check. I will move you to the basement. I have a map for this. I will need to expand this one, though. This current place we're on. Just 1 second.
Determination.
We're in a situation.
Womp womp. You do not find whatever you're looking for.
Rough night.
Rip. Blah, blah, blah.
Boom, boom, boom.
But can I roll an investigation check? Oh no, I'm sorry. No, I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
All right, so Cax, you are down here.
It's a rather nice looking base.
Say you made it about here and you're looking around. You don't see anything.
Oh.
It is a nice looking basement.
But yeah, that's what you do on your turn, Cax here.
I don't even see a suit of armor.
It's in the right there. I'll just say
I
that's
see.
more of an extra that stuff that this was a perfect map as far as like size that I
We
wanted.
repurposed a map. It's
Yeah.
cool.
So all that stuff in there is not it's all food storage. That stuff's not actually there. Anyway,
How do you even get in that room?
I don't know. It might be a hidden room or something. This is an inn that is called the Manticore's Tail, but
Look for a hidden room.
no, it's not. I know where his remains are located. There's no hidden room
Oh,
here. It's
okay.
all connected. Like she'd be able to look in that room.
Barrels.
She'd be able to look in that room and see. Imagine there's a door there.
Cast locate bone.
I literally
I mean,
can't.
locate object would be
Spell
great here.
We're just
but
not prepared.
bird. Cax, that is your turn, correct? It's now Indy's.
Find skeleton. Detect
Hey,
skeleton.
can't Rex do it?
Rex
Rex
can do it.
detect skeleton.
Rex might be able to do it, but Rex is fast asleep upstairs. If the battle does get really bad, I'll have Lydia join.
I blame him.
But, I mean, it's still 5v1, so just action economy should thrash this thing.
To be fair, I did my best.
Lydia, cast locate bone.
Lydia, cast. Get rid of bad ghosts.
She's not here yet. She's waiting in. I'll just move her out. She's, in case things go bad, she'll come by and help.
It's Indy's turn.
Yes, it's Indy's turn.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Let's see. Okay, so looking at this is kind of a big mess for everyone, huh? There's nothing to do to heal. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on it.
All right, give me that.
It's a cantrip.
Yep, it's attack roll. It uses your charisma, so you should be sitting pretty. Yep, that's a hit.
Yep.
Give me 2d8. Can you slow it? Oh my god. Out of 16, you got a 3.
3 is
Yeah.
something.
It is damage, and it gets slowed. Rare Frost is such an OP cantrip.
Yep.
So, Joe really wants to use Toll the Dead.
You can always try to use necrotic damage against a ghost.
But just because of
Yeah. But that is Indy's turn. Can you No, you can't even save. You're just this. Yeah, it says a calm emotion spell can suppress the effects of madness, while lesser restoration can rid a character of short-term or long-term madness. Depending on the source of the madness, remove curse or dispel evil might also prove effective, and also greater restoration. So restoration can definitely remove this madness from.
Wait, hold on, what?
Lesser restoration can help 9 more lives. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought we just determined that already.
Yeah. All right. 9 more lives. You just can't do anything.
But you're in sunlight.
You feel strangely warm. The ghost says, "Burns, it hurts. Stop." And it's gonna go up to you, Evelyn, and
Rashimi's in front of me.
he's diagonally next to you, according to the map.
The map I'm looking at has me next to 9 more lives, and then Rashimi directly in front of me.
I'll try refreshing.
Is that wrong? Am I wrong?
No, he's still diagonally from me.
Yeah, I'm in front of 9 more lives.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
boxing
I
her.
don't know why you're not in front. I thought you see on mine. You're in front of me.
If if the ghost is attacking Evelyn, I'll use my reaction to attack it.
Okay.
Okay, that's
with
better. I fixed it.
Sentinel.
Using one of those superiority dice. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, it's a Sentinel.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
What?
Yeah, Sentinel's OP.
I forgot you had that.
Standing in front of my friends is good for something.
A
mind.
9 does not hit though.
Not that
Right.
good.
He's reaching out like a skeletal / ghostly hand towards you, Evelyn. You roll a 12 to hit, which is going to be a miss.
That misses.
It actually gets disadvantage, but a 12 would miss anyway. Okay, your turn.
Okay. You say calm emotions would work, Nate?
Yeah, it would. So yes, it would temporarily suppress it for however long the spell lasts. Is how long.
You said that would work on 9 or the ghost. That's what I
No.
Didn't hear you.
9 more lives.
Okay, good to know. I'm gonna use lesser restoration out of my Lathander symbol on 9 more.
All right.
I reach out and touch. And
So
that's my
you were.
bonus. Go ahead.
All right. You were gripped with terror and fear. 9 more lives. But as soon as Aveline sort of holds up her holy symbol and reaches out to touch you, your sort of mind is clear and you're able to focus again. But you still feel physically drained and weak.
I'm gonna purr.
Bonus action / movement.
Bonus action. We'll cast a spiritual weapon.
All right, you're gonna take a swing at it. 17 hits.
9
Finally.
force damage.
This is remind me, it is a bell, correct?
Yeah, like bluebell flowers. Or Hannah will just tell you because she's designed all the art.
All right. This ethereal sprig of bluebell flowers just appears to thrash this ghost, and it doesn't like it. All right, Rashemi.
I think I'll rage. Get a rage in here tonight.
Yeah, and I'm not moving.
Ooh, rage.
Time to rage, fellows. I'll mark it down and then I'll swing at it. Please do a better.
20 hits.
This is my bell.
That's better.
All right, 13 is great. Unfortunately, your sword seems to almost pass through it. There is some slight resistance there, but you don't feel a whole lot.
Better get started now.
You know, I hear this happens to men when they get older.
Rashemi's like, I'm not that old.
Hurts us. Caxir. Yeah, you can look around again.
Caxier cast locate skeleton.
You don't see anything.
Ooh.
Oof. You really aren't rolling great.
Yes, that was your action. You still have movement and a bonus action. All right. Indy.
Yee. That's me. Honestly, I really liked Ray of Frost, so I'm gonna cast it again. Okay. Another 21.
That's a hit.
Please give me more than 3. 11. 8. Yay.
Oh, I didn't need it. It's too late. I'll give it to you. Okay.
What's up?
Yeah. You're good. You're good. All right. Any bonus action you want to do? Movement.
11.
Hey, Indy, did you know Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action?
That is true. I keep forgetting, which is bad. I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on 9 more lives.
All right. 9 more lives. It is now your turn.
Onyx is watching our battle with interest.
Yeah.
Was there a second story or no?
There is a second story.
Where were the stairs?
You should see them on the map. They're right here.
So those go up and down?
No. They just only go up.
I'm gonna make my way up.
Where are you going?
I guess that would have been a disengage.
Okay. You're good then. Let me open up the... By open up, I mean add the map for the second story. There will be less rooms than the ones I said, I know, but...
I like that we're making Nate open all the maps.
so much, not so open as someone just add them in. I didn't expect you guys to start wandering around during this fight.
I feel like I'm playing a game of Betrayal at the House on the Hill, or whatever the game was.
I also feel that way. I want to go play the Baldur's Deep one again. I feel like we're playing that and Mysterium all at the same time.
And you... How much movement do you have left?
That was all of it.
So you're like... right here then.
You could use your action to move.
Yep. You need action to dash.
Okay, that's true. It's a lot of rooms. I'm gonna start here. Assuming it's unlocked.
Yep.
I send you Onyx watching the game in the Cats channel in the Discord.
All
So I've
right.
used my action and my bonus action and my movement, so that
Yep. It is now the ghost's turn. Disadvantage on the attack roll. He seems to be targeting Evelyn. He does not like the light that is pouring out of her shield. Oh, would have been a miss anyway. Okay. Wrong button. Okay, yes. So he's reaching out to touch you. Got a 19 to hit.
That's my AC.
All right. So this ghostly spectral hand sort of, you raise up your shield in defense, but it sort of just slips through it and grabs you by the throat and just squeezes, and you feel the life sucked out of you to the tune of 14 necrotic damage, and your maximum HP is also lowered by that amount.
Was that me?
No, Aveline.
It's me
Can
because
I react?
Yes.
Come on, big money. Oh, come on.
And then when you when you go to attack it, Rashemi, it also reaches out with its other hand towards you.
Goo.
It took cold damage last turn.
Yes, it's supposed to slow its movement, though, I believe.
I didn't know what it did or what it didn't. It was a statement.
Yeah, speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Yeah.
15 to hit you, Rashemi.
That does not. It's
All right.
me.
Evelyn, it is now your turn.
Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to Rex. Hey, everyone, what's my favorite spell?
Toll the Dead.
No, come on.
I don't know.
Old monster.
I wish. How about some spiritual guardians?
Oh, yeah.
Very good one.
I forgot I had that spell. I was like, shit, I have that spell. I'll
Heck,
probably
you have that
succeed the
spell.
save, but you know. It's Cax's favorite.
He got a 28 on the saving throw.
Rex casts Tiny Hut and hides, apparently.
He's upstairs sleeping, so he can do
Oh.
that.
Oh, okay.
He saved.
9 more lives. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
He did save, so he takes half damage.
He takes 9 points of radiant damage.
Rashemi.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bonus action, spirit weapon.
I have a bonus action.
I forget. He's upstairs asleep. I haven't. I'll put his token in one. You guys,
Which one?
this was supposed to be an easy encounter. You guys are making me do all this work. Okay, he's asleep in that one. Got people on 3 different floors, split into party.
Am I good to attack?
No, I'm just gonna attack him with
You
spirit.
can attack. You can absolutely attack. I'm doing about probably using my thing.
Spiritual weapon.
Yes, and spiritual weaponing.
Alrighty. I'd really love to hit.
17
Okay.
hits.
Woo!
15 does not hit, Evelyn.
Okay.
Cax here. Sorry, I didn't ask you if you want a movement or bonus action, Rashemi.
No, neither.
Okay.
Evelyn wants to move, but Evelyn cannot move.
Investigation. Alright. You spend your action searching this room and the next, looking for hidden places in the floor. I know it's stone, but like in the walls, looking for hollow areas. You're fairly confident, like 21 confident, that investigation confident, there's nothing hidden down here. Yes.
I'm so glad I have a backup character prepared.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you get there, I believe. That's 12 spaces. Give or take. Right? Because it's 5 times 6 is 30. Your dashing, which is doubles it. Yes? Let me know if that's incorrect. Yeah, I moved you 12 squares up to the top, first floor. Tight, tight, tight. Okay. Indy.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, you wanna know what my favorite cantrip is?
Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
How do you have anything
Actually-
besides Ray of Frost?
No, I have. Wait. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Bane. First level.
Right. D. Charisma saving throw. Okay.
Yep.
Not that I'm against your Ray of Frost, by the way.
You got a 22.
I think that beats my spell save of 16.
Yeah.
Alright. Bonus action / movement. Indy.
I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna chill.
And
Okay.
did you see Cax?
No, none of you can see
Wait.
Cax. She's behind a wall.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I would help out and heal her, but alas, I cannot.
Nine more lives. All the way down. You can just say it really quick as a free action. You don't really need to. As long as it's
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna-
just a couple words, you can speak as a free action on your turn. But if you're like trying to elaborate and stuff like that, it's an action.
Well, first I want to investigate.
You have Bardic Inspiration.
So
Yeah.
you see the peephole really quick. They haven't really started work on this room, but you don't see anything else like too terribly out of place. Or suspicious.
Alright, so I'm going to. Can I make it to Rex?
Yeah, probably. You can go 12 feet without using your kitty speed. I'm sorry, 12 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can get here or here in 12.
And then I guess for a free action, I'll say, wake up, there's a ghost.
Rex can actually help us. He's driving.
I just don't want to play for him. Oh, he's ghost.
He did. First thing he said was cast Fireball, and I told him we were around him. He goes, "Oh, then cast Lightning Bolt." You to 30 things, so just let him.
No, I didn't see that interaction. I guess I will ineffectually try to wake him up.
Yeah, he's a human. He's got to get his 8.
I do appreciate you still did that though.
All right.
I'll do it in an obnoxious cat way,
Just sit on
like
his
knocking
face.
shit off the nightstand.
Hey,
Oh.
Ghost. Hey, Ghost. Can you take a Wisdom saving throw?
Yes, he can. He got a 21.
He takes 15 points of half of 15 points of radiant damage.
All right. Hurts us.
Okay, my turn.
Oh, sorry, he hasn't gone yet.
That's
was
true.
Yeah. So his first attack against you, Aveline, missed. His second hit you. I'm just going to go ahead and assume it was a 26.
My AC is 19.
Okay. Yeah, first one was 13, second one was 26. 14 necrotic. Again. Your maximum HP is also reduced by that amount.
Okay.
Now it is your turn.
Okay, I disengage.
Smart.
Okay. But guess what? My spiritual weapon's still there. And my spirit guardians is still around me.
Did you do a con save for the damage?
No, but
You have advantage on it.
I know, I forgot I had to save.
DC is 10. Well, yeah, you get to roll again.
I have a
There you go.
I wasn't worried.
She says
My turn,
panicking. I wasn't worried.
No, I wasn't worried. I just hadn't gotten
Okay.
to the part. The spiritual weapon is still there, so I can.
Yep. Roll to attack with spiritual weapon. Hit.
I'm gonna hit that third level.
I don't think you can upcast it.
You can.
You have to do
but
it.
It's fine.
You have to do it on casting of the
I
spell.
would have to do it on casting on
Yeah.
manual, so it's fine. It's a 9 points of damage.
Okay.
I clicked the third level while I was trying to roll on
Alright.
the sheet.
Shemi, it is your turn.
Alrighty, I will swing at it. Surprise. And I might do. See how well I do. Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna action surge and swing again.
Alright, 17 does hit. It's you see like it start to fade from existence, very faint now.
I say, damn Devoro boy. And then I swing again.
That is a miss.
Can I precision attack?
Yes, I'm not familiar with Battle Master, but if you're adding your superior die, yes, you can.
Yeah, precision lets me roll a, what do I have, right? D6 or a D8 and add it to my
Yeah, go ahead.
attack. Fingers crossed.
Hit.
There we go.
Nice
Number
roll.
12. Yeah. Okay. And that's my turn.
Caxier, it is your turn. Alright, you have 18 feet of movement. Or sorry, 18 squares of movement. And then if you're using everything to get upstairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're upstairs. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Unless you wanted to go in one of these rooms. All right. Indy.
Yep. Okay.
This ghost is very
Let's
faint.
see.
You get almost translucent now.
I am going to cat. Ray of Frost. Which should be another 13.
You went Roboto there, but a 14 does not hit.
Okay. Can you hear?
Can hear you now.
You can?
Yep.
Okay. My internet keeps like dropping out weirdly. Strange. It doesn't hit.
No. Got bonus action and movement still.
Let's see. I don't think there's really too much I can do. There's no point in me moving, so I'm just gonna stay there.
All right. 9 more lives.
Sorry, I left the room for a second. I'm gonna investigate this room.
You only get through about half the room, but you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Slightly moldy bed that Rex is sleeping on. Just conked out. But yeah, you only get to about, with the 13, you only get to check about half the room. Movement, bonus action.
I am going to. I guess I'll move over to this room now.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Ghost is doing the old wisdom save. Got 27.
I say, suck my soul if you wish.
Give Rashimi the suck.
15 points radiant damage is what the Dearians do.
I have pretty good constitution.
All right. He says, "Give it to me. Give it back." He is going to attempt to murder you. 24 to hit.
That does
Oh
hit.
no.
And a 15 to hit.
15 does not.
19 necrotic.
Hold on. Cutting words.
What kind of words even work with the first one? How over the AC was it? Rashimi, I have a question. What's your AC?
16.
Okay, because I have.
Because Indy's got a ability.
He's got a D6.
I completely forgot.
I was telling you to tell you about me because if the ghost attacked me, I could have just died.
It can go to attack you though because of Sentinel.
It could.
So it would need to be 8 if you wanted. No, because even 8 would still hit me, I think. Because you rolled a 24 for the first attack?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So even
So-
if you take a Bardic Inspiration out, I don't think it would be effective. Thank you, though.
Okay.
But that's a, hey,
Okay.
Indy, this is a thing.
Yes. Thank you. I completely forgot.
Yes, you guys all have
I'll just
resources and
also-
abilities.
Also, Cax, you have Uncanny Dodge and Evasion.
Well, evasion 7th level, but uncanny dodge.
You'll
yes.
have Evasion soon.
All right, that is a ghost's turn.
I
Evelyn,
know. Evelyn.
you have movement, you have action, you have bonus action.
Evelyn does a guiding bolt.
Oh,
Nice.
that hits.
I'm just gonna go ahead and ask you how you want to do this.
No, I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you how you want to do this.
It should not be 3rd level. That's a 1st level guiding bolt for the record.
It's fine. How do you want to do this?
No, I have to roll right damage.
Your first 2/3 rolls are enough to kill it. First 2 rolls are enough to kill it.
But I only rolled 15, so there.
Okay. Well, it had 8 health left.
Evelyn's clearly annoyed that this ghost attacked her. It's made her very weak. It knocked out one of her companions, and she's very, 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 very angry about it. And she releases this power of left-hander that's like golden sunlight. She like, imagine if you will, she takes her shield and casts the guiding bolt through her shield with that sunlight beam, and then it obliterates said ghost.
All right. As it's sort of being wreathed in holy light and fading.
It's also
like,
still in my sunlight.
being seared away. It says, "Curse you, Tomera." I'll be back. And it is dead. For now.
It's in sunlight still.
Yes.
Woohoo.
We need to find these bones.
Oof, ouch,
Yeah.
your bones.
Can I look around this room to find the bones?
Control F bones.
Yep. So people, I'll just do now a general floor check. People upstairs give me investigation. People on the people on the first floor give me an investigation too.
I use guidance on myself.
Yes, very good.
I cast a guidance. I roll 3 plus investigation.
7 is not great. Caxier, you thoroughly investigate a bunch of these rooms, but you only managed to get through this one and
I rolled 10.
this one and this one. You get to manage to get through these rooms, about half the rooms with your 16, but don't find anything of import.
Oh, my spirits are still up for the record, just because they can be.
By this room, do you mean... Yeah. Give me another roll. That is not great.
Oh.
I will go in there and assist her, but I'm not doing so well.
Don't forget, you got Bardic Inspiration, too.
Yep. Because you never used it. Yes.
Boom. Okay, 9 more lives.
Good
Against this
inspiration.
wall here, this supporting wall, which leads down back into the main room, where the kitchen is, you're tapping around, you find a hollow space in there. Or you think there's a hollow space in there.
I'm going to try to stab through it with my rapier.
You'll need something a little more like bludgeoning-y. It's wood.
Oh, okay. Is there anything in the room that would suffice?
For Shemi, we have a big hunk of man.
You can
Alright,
probably... There's a couple of rocks in the room you can use or something like that. Stone.
Caxier will use their huge muscles.
I just figure having
Yeah.
my
You can use it.
energy
You can use
sucked out of me, I don't
daggers.
wanna-
You can use daggers or a sword to pry it open, but a rapier can't pry anything because it's a long, slender blade. It would snap. But yeah, you can try to pry it open. Yep. Just give me an athletics check. And Nine More Lives can't assist you in this because I'm assuming she would want to.
Yes.
All right. It takes some time. I'm assuming I'll let Nine More Lives add the bardic inspiration to it, and with that, I'll just say it's used up, but you guys managed to together pry open this thing. And inside, you see like this like alcove, and there's like a chest in there, like a small chest.
Is it small enough we can just pull it out?
Yeah, you guys pull it out, and it's locked, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's inconsequential to 2 rogues who are able to would be able to pick it easily. Inside, you are once it's
And the bar.
what's in the box? Cracked open. There's a noxious smell assaults you. Like it's the smell of decay and death. But inside, you see like moldy rags and like bones, and it smells real bad, like something, like maybe someone squished a body inside this chest, and it decayed inside of there, and only the bones are left.
Hey, this sucks. I hate it.
And it smells really bad, but you found the remains, yay! Of what you assume to be the late Tomera's mysteriously disappeared husband, Mirak. Sorry, that was his name that Lady Sindrel would have told you.
Isn't that the name of Dragon Priest in Skyrim?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
But this is not a dragon. This is a normal dude who died. Anyway.
Yeah.
Rashemi will go upstairs looking to make sure that the other 2 are okay. He sort of just saw them nearly die and then run, so he's making sure they're not dead up here.
Oh, we're fine up here! Is what Lydia says as well. She's applying healing to Caxier Nine More Lives, but she like seems perplexed that her healing is not working on 9 More Lives. But you are healed for 10 points, Caxier.
Yes, that would be the Voravoy suck their souls out or something. I think we should probably bury these bones post-haste.
It's like, well, yeah, we can
need
give it
to put these to rest.
Yeah, we can give this person a proper burial at the cemetery, perhaps?
Can we do it tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess we can.
After I sleep?
You want to sleep in the house with the ghost?
I want to talk to the ghost.
Well,
As you see, Evelyn is slumped against a wall, very, very exhausted.
Very well, but I'm camping out back.
That's fine. Evelyn has 15 hit points, y'all.
Yeah. That is 15.
Yeah, you're at full health.
Too few.
Yeah, I know, right? When the cleric face takes the ghost fight.
So yeah, we'll just
Tomorrow I can speak with Dead and make sure the
ghost.
ghost does not come back. Is my plan.
Well, keep in mind, Speak with Dead only works if the corpse has a mouth.
Didn't you just say the corpse has a mouth?
There's bones left. It's all bones.
No skull.
There's no skull?
Oops, all bones.
There's a skull.
That constitutes the mouth.
Is a skull not a mouth?
Well, if we can't speak to it, then could you?
I mean,
you performed
There's two
ritual.
things that are going against it. It says a corpse, which I would say a pile of bones is no longer a corpse. And I would also say it can't be undead. You already know technically it has manifested as a ghost. So I would say together those would prevent you from casting Speak with Dead.
To Evelyn, I'll say, in Waterdeep, you performed a sort of ceremony for your sister. Perhaps you can do the same for this poor soul.
I don't have that kind of magic.
Well, I'm sure even a few words would lay him to rest.
Hold on. What are
You have
talking
so
about?
many holy people, it's not funny. You have Vera, you have Metis, you have Lydia, you have Evelyn.
We don't know anything about Metis, to be fair.
Sorry. You would have noticed
Well,
she's
I
a
didn't-
cleric. You, Evelyn, would have noticed. In fact, if Rex was here, he definitely would have noticed. She has a holy symbol of Ogma around her neck.
What is with you? You're just like clerics.
Because clerics are OP.
See? Okay, well, what did I do to my sister, by the way? Oh, that.
I was referring to the ceremony, though, I think.
Looking at my spell. I mean, if it's already undead, it doesn't matter. So,
But yeah, you guys can
but no,
Always-
ceremony would not work.
finish a long rest. You do know that this ghost appears to only apparently come in at night. So
I would like to long rest and hope my hit points regain.
yeah. So after a long rest, you guys, I'm assuming you close back to this chest because it just smells god awful.
I'm actually gonna take the chest and put it in the main entryway for the
So
ghost.
would anyone know like how to fix me?
That'd be Arcana
Also,
check. Did Cactus leave as well?
Yeah, Cax had to go.
Sorry, yeah, I think I remember her saying she'd leave at midnight, but I haven't checked Discord in a while. Okay. So you guys, for those that lost health due to this drain life, you get it back after a long rest. So your max health is increased to your normal, what it normally is. Is now the next day. Your people are working on the 6 windows, new name TBD. They also say, in addition to just merely repairing it, renovating it, they can add additional features as well.
Ooh.
Like an expanded, sorry, there's actually 3 floors to this 6 windows. The third floor will be office space for Team Soteria, like your actual office, like where you conduct business and stuff. Okay, now that that's out of the way. They say they can add an expanded kitchen. They can add improved furnishings, a small stage, alchemist lab, blacksmith's workshop, downy beds, maybe a small shrine, working taps for the bar, stuff like that.
Okay. Is Lydia around?
But those will cost extra money. Yes, she is around.
I go to Lydia and go, Lydia, we fought the ghost last night, and it really hurt me bad. Can you see if it's still here? We found its body.
Okay. I'll have her make a religion check. Well, yeah, she'll use divine sense. She says, yeah, this place is still haunted. It's very scary. I don't think we should stay here.
Well, if it's in the morning, Rashemi would take the body ready to go to the graveyard.
Yeah, since I can't actually do anything about it.
Yeah. And well, if we can't use do you know that ceremony wouldn't help?
Ceremony. I know that ceremony is you touch a creature within 7 days and they will not become undead for 7 days. I presume Evelyn would know how her spell worked.
Yeah. I don't think it works when creatures are already undead, though.
I wouldn't think so either.
But yeah. Well, I mean, there's a... Once you go to bed...
You can touch one corpse, and for the next 7 days, the target can't become undead by any means short of a wish.
Alright. So, but you do manage to bring it back to the cemetery.
Where's my sister, by the way?
I'm assuming she's back at the... I forgot about her. I'm sorry, it's horrible. She's back at the Northfield house. Vera's probably looking over her. She's with one of the rooms. She's still asleep.
Okay.
Yep. Alright.
Then yes, we go bury the body.
All of you do your sort of... All the holy people do their sort of own last rites, last ritual. And there's like a stereotypical like beam of sunlight that comes down when Evelyn finishes hers for Lathander, and then floating. You maybe check at the light. Evelyn, we could swear that you see like this sort of ghostly visage of a man sort of start floating into the light, and you hear in your mind the words "Thank you."
Okay. Do I feel like calmer?
He's yeah, I think you.
Or I would argue, does Lydia feel calmer?
Yeah, Lydia, all of you, all the holy people think that you've done a good thing in properly burying and consecrating this sort of the bones here.
Lovely.
To the workers, could we get estimates on the things they could?
Yeah, I am about to give
We're
that
helpful.
to you guys. So I will say this. So it's essentially the day of the festival, and that morning they finished up. So you now have full access to normal. Well, they will finish up. They will add this stuff in if you want them to. But
We would like to know our options, the
Yeah,
list
here we
of
go.
options, so we can have a discussion about it.
Okay, but just know, no matter what you add, they'll all be done the day of the festival. Due to all your efforts in Waterdeep, establishing your own home base, your own permanent and standalone home base, as well as having 2 major domos, I feel like you guys are now progressed enough to hit a new milestone. You're now level 6. In addition, you are all now rank 2 in your Arc Inc. jobs. You are now a
Get
rank 2
glasses.
franchise.
Thank you. That was great. I love that.
I got very
Nice.
excited in the Team Soteria chat. Yay, guys!
Rashemi definitely says like toward the house. He says, "Rest in peace, friend. May the goddesses rest you, lay you to rest." And
I like
he'll walk in.
Adeline would follow.
Yeah, and what you guys can there should be 100% increase for the furnishings. My bad. But yeah, so you guys can see your options are also in Discord. Let me know if you want any of those built out as well.
And we have to pick a name.
And pick a new name.
Oh, true.
But yeah, that's it for the session. I'm going to end the stream, but we can stick around for a bit and talk if you guys want to. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching. We'll see you all next week as we head into the Triboar Festival.